Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys. Today's reading, we're taking a look at the person on your mind, who you came here about, and how this person is currently seeing you. Okay, not how they see you overall as an individual, but currently how they're seeing you. Right here, right now, as the energy sits, and then how are they feeling about you and or the connection with you. So please use your intuition, because I will not be doing an energy check. So I am counting on you to resonate with the first part of the reading, which is how this person is currently viewing you. And I do want to issue a trigger warning, because this is coming from your person's perspective. So it might not necessarily be an objective truth or exactly how you are. All right. So use your intuition. Now, it is very common for you to tap into your own energy, meaning this could be how you're seeing your person / how you're feeling about your person. Okay. If that's the case, just crisscross rolls. Sometimes the piles are blended energy, which means it's hard to differentiate which is you, which is your person. And I will be just picking up whatever energy I'm picking up. It is up to you to make sense of whatever you're seeing here, not to force anything to fit. Obviously, this is collective, so not everything is going to be 100% to your scenario, as most general readings are, although the energy should be on point as to what's going on energetically in the connection overall. All right, so take a look at these 4 piles or 4 decks, 4 options to choose from. Pile number 1, we have the Mystic Mondays Tarot. Option number 2, we have the Prisma Visions Tarot. Option number 3, we have the Final Rose Tarot. And for option number 4, we have the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Beautiful. So pick whichever pile you feel called to, and if it doesn't resonate, just go check out another. There's no wrong pile. There's just resonating or not resonating. If they don't resonate at all, then maybe there is no message for you here today. Don't force anything to fit, and I will see you at your pick. Hello, my beautiful pile 1. You picked the Mystic Mondays Tarot. Beautiful. And this is the backside of the tarot pack that you selected. Absolutely beautiful. We'll see if we need to dip into the tarot, as I almost dropped them all. We'll see if we need to dip into the tarot. I'm not sure how much tarot we'll need. Sometimes we need it and sometimes we do not. But what we will be doing is using the oracle cards that I have pre-shuffled here, and we're taking a look at the person on your mind, the person you came here about, and how this person is currently viewing you or seeing you, and then how they're currently feeling about you and or the connection. Okay, so this isn't an overall view of how they see you. It is just how they're seeing you right now as the energy is sitting. So if you are in sort of a period of no contact or things aren't going very well, then this might not be a very pleasant view, depending obviously on how this person is viewing you currently. Okay, so I do issue a trigger warning, because this may or may not be something objective, because it is only coming from your person's point of view. All right, so don't force anything to fit. If this sounds reversed, meaning it's your energy, then your person's energy could be elsewhere. Okay, so let's take a look. We have wedding rings: union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. All right. Oh, wow. Midas and miser: light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. And the shadow attributes: hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Okay, we have advocate. Light attribute inspires you to put compassion into action. Shadow attribute: embracing negative causes or committing to embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. The pathless: difficult decisions and lack of direction. World: here we see the moon. The butterfly, number 10. Beautiful. It says, allow yourself to leave behind the past and what is no longer necessary so you can truly be the person you have worked hard to become. And the gem, 56, coming through, or the number 11. 11 is a ascended master's number. Very special number. I usually associate 1111 with the twin flames. Could be resonating for someone here. We have autumn, and this is number 19, or the number 10. 10 is all about endings and beginnings. Same with the world. It's concluding a cycle in order for something new to begin. And then dragonfly, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And dragonfly is all about seeing through illusion. All right, dragonfly also represents immortality and agility. So, how does this person see you currently right now? I feel like this person feels like they're seeing through your current circumstances. So I feel like your person is seeing you as somebody who has great potential, but maybe your environment here is not supporting or allowing you to be the best version kind of right now in your existing circumstances. It's like this person feels like you're in a transition right now into another phase of your life, and they could see through anything kind of around you that might be not working out for your best interest here. So I do feel like your person feels like you're trying to resolve certain parts of your life, potentially trying to get on track or trying to figure out what's important to you, and that you might be stuck or might have been stuck at some point, and now you're wrapping up a certain part of your life, a certain phase of your life, in order to move on to a new phase here. I do feel your person's energy coming through here as someone who is supportive of you. Now, you could crisscross the energy if you feel like this is your energy and you've been supportive of your person, but I don't necessarily feel this is the same energy. I feel like this person is feeling like they're supportive of your transition in some way, and have been quite, I don't know, I guess, patient, loving, compassionate towards this transition. And maybe they also feel like you've been quite patient or compassionate towards yourself regarding this transition. But I do feel like this person sees that you're not necessarily certain as to what maybe you should be doing for yourself for the future, or you're not quite certain as to, when it comes to this connection, potentially how you want to invest or move forward here. But there's an underlying understanding here that you are resolving some part of your life here, or trying to get back on track here, so that you are able to either commit to this connection or to show up in this connection in some way to engage with this connection. Because I do feel that there is maybe you being more focused on finding your way rather than a commitment to something here. There's also an energy here of being focused on the material world. So it could be that your person feels like you're dependent on maybe your set of circumstances right now, maybe where you live or how you're being supported, I should say, or where you work, or your current, material world. So things around you, people around you, how you're supporting yourself, maybe is impacting your ability to do what it is that you need to do or want to do. But this your person here feels like maybe a lot of what was important at some point in time is no longer the sole focus or matters for this next phase in your life. And that maybe whatever was keeping you afloat or supporting you in some way is no longer enough for you to count on, or at least it's not enough for you to be satisfied. That you're seeing through maybe things that are no longer fulfilling, that are maybe supportive in some material way, but aren't emotionally or soulfully fulfilling. And that you're seeing this, and now you're maybe transitioning yourself towards what a future would look like, to align yourself to that. Although I do feel like this person feels like there is some fear that you have in making big changes. But I do feel this person feels like they are supportive of this, or have been by your side in some way, and feel like you are, I keep hearing like amidst this transformation, this transition into a different version of yourself that might not be so materially dependent on things. Like I said, that could be anything at all. Like if you have a certain structure around you that you've been dependent on for quite some time, how do you pull yourself out of something like this? But that, like it seems to be like a place that you've been in for some time and are having to forge your way out of finding how to start anew, or work your way towards something that is soulful for you. I'm not quite sure right now. Like, I feel like your person wants to commit to you, or has committed to you, or sees a long-term commitment with the wedding rings here. Now, it could be traditional wedding, like they want to bewed you, or it could just mean that this person sees there being an everlasting promise here of a future commitment to one another between you guys. But I'm not quite sure how it fits, but I feel like this person maybe doesn't know quite how it fits right now, because your environment might not be supportive or allow this to happen, because maybe there is something physical in the way of allowing this to happen. So we'll pull tarot after we get kind of the feelings to see if we can get more information, but this is kind of how they're viewing you right now. Okay, so if you resonate with this part, let's take a look at how this person is feeling about you and this connection. So we have 528 hertz. We have self-doubt. We have surrender to rest and sleep to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirits. We have gifts from the past with 59. Okay, number 14 or the number 5. And we have perfection. We have discovery. Lots of red, root chakra. We have not for you, number 6. And it says nope in this fortune cookie. And then we have a chessboard here. Not for you. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Interesting. We have attraction. You attract romantic love and enjoying this moment fully. We have first chakra. That's what I was picking up here. The energy of root chakra supports our sense of safety in a physical world and reminds us to enjoy our physical bodies. That's what I was getting from this one as well. And this one. Interesting. Okay, so we have sensitivity, number 35, or the number 8. The frequency of sensitivity helps us open to the world of subtlety and detail while anchoring in a structural foundation, thus supporting us to become more fully multidimensional. Okay, It's a mouthful. We have hurt, heart, I see you. Number 1. Hurt, heart, I see you. More red, lots of red coming through. Root chakra. And we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good things in all. Alrighty. This message is quite strong here. Okay. So it's interesting. I feel like this person sees you in a really beautiful light here of overcoming something. And I do feel like this person sees or has a vision here of some sort of commitment. I feel like I was saying, there was a separate energy here, like how they were seeing you, and then also kind of their feelings coming through here, like a supportive feeling or a vision of a greater commitment despite everything that's going on, and you trying to find your way, or just having a lack of direction on how to transition out of something. But here, how your person feels is, I feel like your person feels like you do not feel the same about them. I feel like this person feels like maybe you're not interested in commitment or interested in this person. They actually feel, and despite their pain here, because I do feel there's a lot of pain here with hurt heart and sensitivity, that I feel like this person is leaning in on love and support, which is why we got this advocate. I feel like this person is willing to support your vision of figuring out your way right now, whatever stage you're at, that you're on a journey of finding yourself or your greatest potential here, and you're going to discover your greatest potential and come into some potential of self. But I feel like this person does not know or has some doubt here that where they fit into your future here. So I do feel like this person does feel like you don't, like they're not receiving from you maybe the same type of love that they feel for you. I feel there's a lot of attraction here to you, but I feel like your person here is tired. I don't know how many cycles or how long you guys have been kind of going through in this connection, because I feel there's a lot of repeats, a lot of cyclical things going on here. I feel there is some toxicity here in this connection, and maybe this person feels like you're learning about self-love, and maybe this person sees you as someone who is incapable of loving self right now or figuring self out. And this is impacting what you want for your own future. And so it's impacting the future of this connection. I feel like your person has a hope or a desire, a wish, but I feel like they're understanding this is just a wish that they hope for. But I feel like your person has lost, I want to say lost hope here, but I just feel like your person's come into acceptance here that there's nothing they're able to do here to maybe bring you guys together in some way. So your person does feel as though with this gifts from the past, like you guys were meant to connect, that there was a lesson here in maybe for both of you guys how to navigate out of confusion here in order to get towards happiness or get towards certainty. But I feel like this person is like, I don't feel how they're feeling about themselves or their current situation. I just feel like what they're kind of obviously said, what they're feeling for you in this connection. And I feel like maybe at some point this person was very confused or lost. It's giving me kind of a compass energy. And so I feel like having met you here, I feel like this person feels it's been a gift. They have been able to navigate, find their way out of confusion. I feel like this person feels like they're kind of headed towards happiness in some way, but I just feel like this person is getting more certain here, and more clear about, I guess, reality. And I feel like the reality here is something that is very instinctual with all this root chakra stuff. I feel like your person wants you to do what's best for yourself here. So I do feel a deep unconditional love here, but I think they're recognizing that maybe there is there's a reason why things are not working or connecting between the two of you guys, that maybe you guys are on two different sort of two sort of parallels here, I feel. And maybe there was a lot, like I said, of cycles, games, or maybe a lot of uncertain acts here, like not knowing what's going on with the other person so much here. So I don't know how much you've communicated to this person. So I feel like this person does enjoy your company. I feel like this person enjoys you because I do feel like there is attraction here. I'm also feeling that this person might be a little bit guarded when it comes to love. I feel like maybe this person might be a little more open to maybe I don't know, like passion here, but I feel like when it comes to opening their heart space, I feel like this person might be protecting themselves or might be a little bit guarded. And it could be because they've experienced pain in this connection. So I do feel your person here is, is protected, is guarded, is wanting to take a break here from maybe pain. Let's read this 528 hertz and see what we get. If we get any more. So just give me a moment. I'm going to grab the book. All right, 528 hertz. Should be over here somewhere, I think. Yes. So it says, unite, integrate, and embrace. Everything in the world is made up of energy. This energy can neither be created nor can it be destroyed. The energy vibrates at different vibrational frequencies due to which it gets its unique nature. Do you want to know the most powerful energy source in all space? 528 hertz, the love frequency. How can you doubt what develops through an act of love? It is from here that everything is born. Love is an artist who works in silence, and generally the most transformative acts do not make much noise. They are like the person who collects your rubbish early in the morning. You do not know their motive, their name, their life, but they are still there every day doing something essential for you. There can be no large action without individual actions. What seems like a small gesture combined to create an invisible yet indestructible connection. Love works like the universe, unseen and outside of the spectrum, but tangible in everyone's senses. 528 hertz is used to return human DNA to its original state. I would say that this is the answer to all your questions, but then we would be left without an oracle. So this is very interesting because this is what I was feeling like. This is kind of the sadness I feel, because I feel like your person feels like they're unconditionally here for you. I feel like they feel they're your biggest supporter. I feel like this person has been there for you. So I don't know if you utilize this person in some way, because I feel like this person is kind of being used in some way, though, although this person isn't like saying they feel used. I just feel like this person feels unseen by you. I feel like this person feels an unconditional love to support you, but I feel like they have not yet been seen by you. I feel like this person has maybe, I don't know, like, have they communicated to you that they feel a deep sense of love to you? This is giving me like a best friend who's fallen in love with someone and has not communicated their deep feelings. And so they're kind of there while you live your life, or like while you have a relationship, or while you do what you need to do, and kind of admire you from afar, feeling sadness and hurt. And if this person has communicated how they feel about you, I think this person has accepted that maybe you're not where this person is at here. Okay. So either way, I feel like this person wants to support you. I think this person sees your potential. I think this person has been there for you, like this silent garbage taker. Maybe this person has been a big helper here in your healing. Maybe you're dealing with something that is toxic in your life here that you have not been able to focus on this person. I feel like maybe this person feels also like you haven't really invested much time in getting to know them, who they are, what they're about. And so I feel like this person feels shut out in some way, or has been shut out. And so now I feel they are guarded. So let's pull some tarot and see overall if we get some more for you guys. Beautiful pile 1. And I don't know if this is the person you came here about. Maybe someone else is coming through who feels for you. Maybe there's someone who has been around you, who has been supportive, who has been kind of loving you unconditionally, and maybe understanding that you don't feel the same way about them. I don't know, like, why they're seeing that engagement ring here. Like, I don't know if they're, but we were seeing the dragonfly, which is illusion. So maybe this person understands there's an illusion here to a fantasy of a greater commitment. But I feel like your person is seeing through that as an illusion, or just some sort of hope or wish, or I don't know, like that it's maybe just a fantasy, not reality in some way. So I think your person has come to terms with this, or is accepting this as their reality. Although I do feel like there was a desire here to connect, or like have a higher level of commitment between you guys in some way, and I do feel it is romantic. So let's see, Spirit, can we get some more, just some clarity for pile 1, for pile 1's person? Exactly how are they seeing / feeling about pile 1 and this connection? Further clarity. Thank you so much. Please protect me and the viewer. I'm going to read them all in the upright. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. All right. Yes, I will read them all in the upright. So we have the 8 of Wands, we have the High Priestess, we have the 6 of Pentacles, we have the Devil, we have the 5 of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Fool, we have the Temperance, and the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Wands. Okay, so for the signs here, we have Pisces, Capricorn, and Sagittarius energy coming through. Okay, so I'm getting interesting energy here. Like, I feel like your person feels like they are amidst some crossroad of making a decision here. And I do feel like it's a decision in which way they want to go. But I feel like this person, your person, wants to move forward. And I feel like they definitely have very good intentions. Like, they wish the best and they want movement, but not necessarily movement for the sake of movement. I think this person just wants to move forward. And I feel like maybe your person was feeling stuck at some point in time. And I feel like there is an acceptance here, or a need to have a conversation here in regards to how they want to move forward, or maybe how they're feeling. Because I do feel like there's a lot of sadness here. I feel like your person is understanding something about this connection that has been very challenging for them. And maybe it's been very difficult for your person to accept this, because I do feel like they have not yet maybe expressed to you the depth of how they're feeling. And there is a feeling left out. There's a feeling of sadness, but I do feel like how your person might have been showing up here as someone who is supportive, who is wanting the best for you. And I feel all these things are true, but I feel like they're shut off from expressing to you the pain I feel that this person might be experiencing here. Like, I'm really picking up best friend vibes here in some way, because I do feel this person wants the best for you. So I feel like this person, given a choice, I do feel they'd want to move forward with you in this connection. I feel this person feels very fated to be in your life. I feel like your person wants things to move forward here, but I do feel as though they understand that things are not balanced here. And maybe things have not been balanced because you've been unable to give to this connection, or unable to move things forward in this connection because of some toxicity, which we were picking up here. So either you are, again, they're seeing something in your environment that is toxic, or something you're having to work through that has you stuck. But they do see you escaping this toxicity, or working your way through this, but that you're amidst this. So as you're amidst this, there's no ascension for you. or them, or movement in this connection until you break free of some devil energy here, which they feel you're kind of really wrapped up in here. But I do feel there's a lot of ascension. So I feel your person wants the best for this connection, the best for you, the best for them. And I feel like this person just feels like if this means, you know, letting it ride, I feel here to the universe, and that's what they are willing to do here with the Fool. This is either take the risk in this connection if there is a risk to be taken, or take the risk to just move forward from this connection if things are not balanced, if you're unable to show up here. But I feel like this person just does not want to remain stuck. And I do feel like this person is putting a lot here on balance. This is a balance card. The Temperance is all about balance. This Two of Wands is all about balance. The Wheel is keeping things in the upright in order for things to spin in a balanced way. So I feel like this person doesn't see this as balance, okay? And I know these are all in the upright, but because I put them this way, but the energy coming through is that things are not balanced, that you are unable to provide them with movement, with communication as to what the future holds here. And so, yeah, I feel like this person feels like you guys are kind of on two different pages or showing up differently in this connection. So let's see. I mean, I want to see then what's this person intend on doing here, because I mean, the Fool's here, so it's taking a risk, but I don't know. I don't feel like this person is going to abandon you in any sort of way, but I do feel like this person is accepting the fact that maybe they are in some sort of unrequited love here with you. So Spirit, how is pile number one's person intending on moving then forward in this connection, or away from this connection, or supporting this connection? What are their intentions right here, right now, Spirit? Thank you so much. All right, so we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, I just feel like a person doesn't want to be feeling sad. I feel like a person, if you guys have been in arguments or things haven't been going very smooth, I feel like your person just wants to get out of that. But I feel like there's well wishes for you. I don't feel like your person wants to, yeah, wants there to be any argument. I feel like your person just wants to go to calmer waters. There is some confusion here and also some fantasy. So your person might have been stuck in some fantasy here. Yeah, feeling very stuck. I feel your person still feels stuck in a way here. There is a little bit of confusion, I think, on how to move forward. Two of Cups. That's the balance that they want. I feel this person wants a give and take with you, wants a committed connection with you. But yeah, I feel like your person's coming to terms with just accepting the fact that maybe this connection is over in some way, or their fantasy or their dream of having a partnership here with you is not going to happen. So I think they're preparing themselves to move forward, you know, to make a decision here to free themselves from maybe feeling stuck or feeling like they have no choice, or at the mercy here of being held captive in some way in some confusing situation. So I do feel they're wanting to move forward. I feel they're concluding something. They also feel like you're concluding something here. And maybe there is some sort of idea here that if you conclude something, that maybe you guys could come together in some way. But I do feel like this person does not want to hang on to any sort of hope here, because I do feel this person feels it is very much in some fantasy that had them feeling very stuck here. I do feel like this person wants to be supportive of you, but they feel like this third energy here is getting in the way. And I feel like the third energy is why this connection might be imbalanced. So either you are in a connection, or you are engaged in something here that has your energy here that they feel might be toxic in some way. This always gives me drinking, partying, lighthearted energies, an inability to get deep, an inability to have a balanced give and take here because of a third party or a third energy, something getting in the way. But your person feels like maybe you're trying to resolve this in some way or overcome this in some way. So I do feel like this was holding this person feeling hostage. But I do feel like they their first choice here would certainly be to have a give and take. But now I feel like your person's first choice is to steer out of any conflict. And here we have the King of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is deep love because the King of Cups loves the deepest. The King of Cups is a mature love, but sometimes the King of Cups does not take action because he is not really an action king. Sometimes we don't know how the King of Cups feels because he isn't very expressive. So I think your person might understand that you love them in some way here. So, and I do feel love from your person, but I feel like your person feels like you're either stuck with a third party energy or choosing a third party energy. I feel like more they feel you feel stuck. Yeah, like you feel stuck here. And I feel like your person doesn't want to feel stuck. Like you're having to learn some sort of karmic lesson and learn what it is you want for yourself for the future, and learn about self-love and how to give love and how to receive love and all about love. And so I feel like your person here is having to make the decision to choose to steer out of a situation in order for them to find a balanced, loving partnership here. But I don't feel like your person wants to abandon you by any means. And I do feel like your person sees you as someone who is loving. Yeah, this is the balance again. I feel something really, really big here about balance. A give and take, equal reciprocity. I feel like your person feels like they show up for you, kind of like the garbage man, and I don't feel like this person feels you show up for them. So there's nothing just about this connection. And so I do feel it is very hurtful, or has been very hurtful, because I do feel like this has been for quite some time, and I feel this person's shutting down. But I think this person sees the best in you. I think this person sees a potential in you. I think this person sees you for who you are, and that you're discovering this about yourself. I feel like this person feels they see you better than you see yourself. Confirmation here for you. You could have facial hair. You could have long hair. I do feel like this person is attracted to you. This person also could have long hair. This person could like to wear their hair up in a bun or in a ponytail. You guys could be at a distance here. I do feel like there's distance, so maybe you guys are geographically far apart from each other here, and travel is required here with the World and the Six of Swords. So maybe distance is also getting in the way. This person feels very far from you, but I feel like your person's getting empowered to take action in their own life. But yeah, I feel like maybe they have not yet done so. Okay, so this is how your person's feeling, pile one. Let me know how this resonated for you. Sounds like a beautiful unconditional love here. And if you are going through challenges right now in your life, then this person is supportive of you and wishes that you pull through in some way, because they do see a potential here for you to find your way or be happy. I don't think this person thinks you're happy right now in your current situation or circumstance. And I just feel like this person does not want to be held back or kept in some sort of cyclical thing here. So I feel there's unconditional love for self and unconditional love towards you, and choosing the best thing for everyone for there to be, like I said, ascension here on both of your ends. And sometimes it is apart. All right, so this is what I see here, pile one, and I wish you guys the very, very best. If this sounded more like your energy, not your person, then you can go check out another pile. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile two. You pick the Prisma Visions Tarot. I always forget what these are called. I just got them. Prisma Visions Tarot. I love the major arcana in this deck. Is super cool. I think I picked up the cheap version though, because you could get knockoff version, because it says it comes with a 100-page guidebook, and no guidebook came with this. So I don't know. Very interesting. Maybe this resonates somehow in this reading. Maybe you're not quite sure anything in regards to this connection at all, hence why maybe you're watching this tarot reading. But we're looking at the person on your mind, okay, who you came here about, and how does this person see you right now? How are they seeing you? Okay, so not overall how they see you, but more like in this moment, how they're seeing you. So if you guys are in a period of no contact, or have gone through some sort of conflict, or maybe, I don't know, maybe things are really good, but how are they seeing you right now? And then how are they feeling about you right here, right now? Okay, so more than ever, use your intuition, because I will not know if this resonates for you. We're not doing an energy check, so either you're going to resonate with this or not. I do want to issue a trigger warning because this is coming from their perspective, so it may or may not be objective. It's just their point of view. And if this sounds more like your energy, meaning how you see your person, then it's flipped, meaning your person could be in another pile. Okay, so just take what resonates here and don't force anything to fit. So how this person is seeing you right now. We have Virgin with light attribute, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Shadow attribute, fear of intimate union. We have karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Wow. We have the forgotten, missed opportunities, and fear of failure. Okay. We have the enchanter, deception, and trickery. Interesting. We have tiger. We have the messenger with 38, or the number 11. 11 is an ascended master's number. We have the castle in the background here, and it says, the messenger, make sure that what is being said is what is being heard. The same words and messages can often mean different things to different people. Okay, we have the medallion with 59. Number 14, or the number 5. And we have the warrior here with number 10. So 5's all about challenge, conflict, changes. 10 is endings to make way for beginnings here with the warrior. And we have 13, which is the death card in the tarot, all about endings, transformation with lightning. We have an egg in the center about to hatch with the serpent. And serpents here represent healing, can represent shedding of the old to make way for the new. Rebirth. And we have peacock, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I love, love, love peacocks. So peacocks represent pride, masculine energy, confidence, appearance. Lots of energy coming through here. I feel there is a masculine energy coming through with somebody here who might be a little bit concerned with appearances and maybe a little bit hot-headed. I'm not sure. There might be a little bit in the material world still of perception and how they appear. So how are they seeing you? Well, like I said, if this is how you see your person, then crisscross the energy. But I feel like the energy coming through here is an energy of somebody and how they're feeling about themselves in this connection. So try to follow what I'm saying here. Like this energy, I feel, is somebody who feels very much trying to figure out what they're supposed to be doing. And they're very concerned about succeeding here. They're very concerned about where things might go in this connection. They're very concerned about maybe not being able to show up proper in this connection to be successful. I feel like this energy is more concerned with themselves than they are in how you are perceived. So, because this was supposed to be how they're perceiving you or how they're seeing you right now. But I feel like this person is really, really, really focused on how they appear. This person is so concerned that they might say something here that might make them appear foolish or might make them appear in a different way that they're not wanting to appear. I feel there's an energy here of needing to control how they look or appear. I do feel like this person does not want something to go wrong between you and this person because of something that they do or say. I'm hearing frozen in fear or feeling very stuck. But I feel like this person might be someone who plays it tough. Like, I feel like this person might need to do a lot of healing here and maybe have been... I feel there's an avoidance here of doing what they're supposed to kind of be doing here. And maybe they're a little bit defensive. Deception and trickery. It's like this person is deceiving themselves in some way, if that means them being perceived in a certain way. And if this person is not in this connection with you, I feel like this person is having to go through a huge lesson here in what was it all worth. Like, I feel like there's a lesson here in letting go, but still understanding that there's a truth to how they feel about you. So I do feel like there's feelings here for you, and we'll see in the feelings, because this is how they're supposed to be seeing you. And maybe this is how you see your person. I don't know, like I said, but I feel like it's somebody here who is very, very, very concerned with how they appear. And they're more mind over heart. And there is a lot of matrix here. So maybe they're more concerned with attaining some sort of, I don't know, maintaining some sort of perception about how they appear. Like, image is very important here. And so I do feel like a calm, cool, collected exterior, although inside that's not what I feel at all. And I feel like there's an environment here with this person of something that should have shifted or changed or has been over in their life in some way, but they're hanging around rather than allowing themselves to be reborn as a new version of themselves. So I feel like this person feels like they might have missed out on this connection. So if you guys are in a period of separation, I feel like this person is feeling like they missed out on an opportunity here, that because of their actions, they might have ghosted or walked away or left you, or their actions might have resulted in you leaving them. But either which way, I feel like this person did something here to result in a separation, or in you maybe cutting them out in some way because they were unable to show how they feel, to commit, to come to union. Maybe they were lying, wearing a mask, pretending, I don't know, pretending one energy and standing their ground. I feel being defensive for sure, maybe protecting their current state, but I feel like the current state was not satisfying and maybe already over in some way. I feel there's something coming through with intuition very strongly, with this eye here and this third eye being highlighted. So I feel like this person is intuitive and potentially might have known better. And I feel like there is an understanding here of because I'm getting 10 of Cups here with this rainbow, but I feel like this person was limiting themselves from having emotional fulfillment in this connection, or allowing things to progress in this connection. I feel like this person is very much in a guarded energy, and I think things are happening like energetically, organically, and I feel like this person is doing everything in their power to keep things the same in their life, that they're resisting and hanging on to and not allowing the new, and to let go of the old and to accept what is. I feel like this person is avoiding change. This person's avoiding transition. This person's avoiding rebirth. This person might have communicated one thing but felt it different, or at least maybe intuitively they were not aligned with what they intuitively knew to be true to what they were saying they wanted. And maybe you picked up that this person was saying one thing but feeling another. And so I do feel like this person might have had their priorities a little screwed up here too. Maybe they were focused on something else. I do feel also that this person feels like this connection was a great gift for them that I feel they squandered or they weren't able to receive. And that you might be completely detaching from them, and so they missed out on a big opportunity here, and all because they might have feared failing in some way or showing up in a way that would have, I don't know, like I feel there's a lack of confidence, and there's definitely ego getting in the way of this person, although I do feel like this person might talk a big game and seem as though they are quite arrogant or confident in some way, but I feel like the opposite is true. I'm getting Scorpio energy. I'm also getting Taurus energy. I don't think you and this person ever solidified anything here. I think it was just out of reach. I feel like maybe you guys weren't able to get into a connection here, and maybe there was a strong energetic bond in some way, but I don't feel like things were solidified. I don't feel like you guys were able to like come together in some formal way here. And maybe for some of you guys, you haven't even been able to be physical. That's for some of you guys here. So there's more energy coming through. I'm not quite sure how to word it. It's almost like this person was in an energy here of having to resolve parts of themselves here that they were supposed to accept as being over or healed or transitioned, and work with this energy in order to receive a gift here. And I feel like receiving the gift would be this connection, receiving the abundance in this connection, receiving you as something, as a gift. But I feel like this person was not able to receive. And so there's an energy here of now having to deal with the fact that they were unable to show up. But their pride is getting in the way. So if they have not communicated to you or come back to apologize, it's because I feel like this person is still in ego and still unable to apologize about their action and hanging on to some sort of untruth. So that's different than how one came out, because this is more about that person. Let's see, how are they feeling then? This person I just tapped into, what are their feelings right here, right now, Spirit? Thank you so much. We have Aurora Polaris and Density. We have Connect. Look at all those eyes. We have Surrender to Creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. We have Puppet with 48, or the number 12. We have 58 with Afraid of the Attic, or the number 13 coming out again. That's the Death card in the tarot, which is all about transformation and letting go of the old. Scorpio energy coming out. Aquarius energy coming out with the Star here. We have Faith. We have Abundance. So we have solar plexus energy coming out and crown chakra. We have Milk and Honey with 51, or the number 6. 6 is the Lovers in the tarot, and we see that rainbow. And like I said, the rainbow always gives me 10 of Cups energy here. Okay, so Milk and Honey. See a little elephant. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And we have Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And we have Expression 19, or the number 10. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different forms of communication. So we were talking about this person needing to express a truth and maybe expressing one thing or saying one thing but meaning another. So I do feel like the truth here was not coming out, although I feel like they were showing up in some sort of very arrogant type way, or showing up in a different way than what their true expression was calling for. Okay, duality, 18, or the number 9. The frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. So 9 and 10, this is an ending, okay? This is an ending. I feel there is a separation here, or something has ended between you and this person, or there's, like I said, a separation. Duality. Okay, and we have 28, number 10 again. Daring heart, learn to lead from wisdom. And we have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So how's this person feeling? Well, interesting, the Aurora Polaris. The Aurora is like the colors of the rainbow here, and we're seeing that in this reading a lot with the rainbow, because I feel like the rainbows talks about the full spectrum. So I feel like this person might have been stuck in some sort of reality, stuck in one way of being, stuck in one understanding. And so I feel like they're being stretched outside of their comfort zone. They're being stretched outside of who they thought they were. They're being stretched into looking at things from kind of all perspectives. So they might not be exactly who they always thought that they were. And when we do this, we shed skin, and we need to embrace parts of ourself that no longer serve in order to come into a new being of self by shedding our old skin, things that don't serve us anymore, in order to be reborn and transition and leave behind the dead and fight through this. And I feel like your person might have not have fought through it, or might have resisted, is kind of what I feel here. I feel like they were stubborn. I feel like they weren't allowing themselves to enjoy this connection because something was overriding this, maybe their idea of who they thought they were. Okay, and how they feel is like there's an understanding here that they weren't expressing their true expression, that they were stuck on a version of themselves here. And so I feel it was not, they feel like it was getting in the way of them attaining this connection, or what they truly wanted, which I feel like what they understand, what they truly want, is this connection, or have wanted, but were getting in their own way. I feel like this person does want to connect with you, and I feel like this person does want to find peace. I feel like this person does want to be happy. I feel like this person found happiness with you in some regard here, but I feel like your person was drowning in their own emotions, was unable to be honest with themselves and deal with the truth of maybe how they might have been living their life in one way, and then being honest and trying to live their life in a true, authentic way of their new self, or what they now could accept as a version of themselves that maybe they were denying. So I feel this person ran rather than facing the truth. I feel like this person was at the mercy of who they are being conditioned to be, or who they thought they always were, or how they want to appear to be to others. And that's how they were acting, which is under the control of something that isn't authentic, because I feel they were too afraid to go and take a look at and peel back layers of themselves and look in the dark and see if there's anything there that needs to be addressed. Okay, with the Afraid of the Attic, it's like we tuck away parts of ourselves that we don't want to look at, and we fear going here. So daring hearts, learn to lead from wisdom. I feel like there is a karmic lesson here, and the lesson here is I feel this person understands that they missed out, that this person's own actions led to now them experiencing exactly what they're needing to experience here, in missing out. And I feel like this person is having to accept parts of themselves that are happening one way or another, and I feel like they've been resisting. So now what happens is when we resist, eventually life takes over, and there's certain parts of ourselves we just have to accept. And sometimes it's more painful when we resist to be forced to deal with things. And I feel like this person is being forced to see things. So I do feel like this person is still separate from you, or not coming forward in some way. I feel like this person is still leaning in on their environment in some way. And I do feel there's still a denial here of a certain aspect of themselves. So they look to others to tell them who they are or how they need to be. Their environment is telling them how to be or who to be. But I think this is making them very much more seeing the discrepancy in their inauthenticity. Because the more they are living a life of inauthenticity, the more they recognize the lie to themselves, the more they recognize they're not in control of their own life, because they're living under the guise of some other energy here that isn't true. So they feel more confined. And so I feel like they're sinking fast here in this energy, okay? I feel like this person, instead of facing this connection, is turned their back on this connection. I do feel like they want to come together, though, but they've turned their back here. And it's like a self-sabotage I'm feeling here. And instead of looking at themselves, really looking at themselves, it's like they are doing everything but and pointing this mirror elsewhere. Because there is a massive transformation that's needing to happen in this person's life, that is about to happen. But I feel this person has been very much resisting. So I feel like with this acceptance, there is parts of themselves that they can no longer deny. And once this happens, I feel like this person is going to have to deal with things in a different way than they have been dealing with them. And it is quite painful here, what I see. So there is a message here from Spirit. And I feel like the message here from Spirit is that I feel you've have been very supportive here and have showed up in a way that I feel has done everything that you can do here. So I don't feel as though there is anything you're able to do right now. I feel like you want peace. And I do feel like abundance is coming for you, because I feel like you have a clean karma. Like I feel like you have not done anything here that's going to interfere with what your happiness is here. Although I do feel like this person is going to be faced with something here that doesn't feel very good, okay? But mostly because they're resisting, and mostly because they're denying a certain expression here. And I do feel it's out of stubbornness. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, I do feel heavy Taurus energy here. And Aquarius, I think I mentioned that. I'm not sure. So let's take a look at the tarot, because I don't know, this is kind of not very, I don't know. Still feel like something's missing here, so we'll see. Spirit, clear and concise message here for pile 2 in regards to their person, this connection. How are they seeing pile 2? And how are they feeling about pile 2 and or this connection? Can we get some more clarity, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. All right, so clear and concise message, more clarity around pile 2's person, how they feel, and how they see pile 2. Same energy I just tapped into, Spirit. What is this all about? All right, I'm reading them all in the uprights, although we will pick up any blocks. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus coming through quite strong. We have the Empress, yeah, Taurus coming through quite strong. Empress, 6 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here, spirits? We have Judgment. Why is this Empress here? We have 3 of Swords. 6 of Wands is clarified by the Chariot. interesting. The Six of Wands is giving me, it looks like the Six of Swords with the boat. Same energy I'm getting from the Six of Swords, but that's Six of Wands. Okay. We have the King of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and it's clarified by the Two of Wands. They kind of want it to come together. We have the King of Pentacles. So more earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You guys might both be earth signs. And like I was saying, feeling very heavy Taurus. Maybe both you guys are Taurus. I don't know, but I feel very heavy earth energy. We have the Page of Swords. Okie dokie. So I think some of you guys are wondering if this person's ever going to come forward. I do feel like this person wants to communicate something to you, okay? And I feel like this person is coming into a rude awakening here with this Judgment. And I feel like whatever this person's denied or not wanted to see, I feel like something's been burst open here and they're having to deal with and see whatever's in front of them here. Although I do feel like this person is avoiding, denying, running away. But eventually this is all going to flood this person because they're having to deal with some sort of truth that they've been in denial about here. Okay, so I feel like your energy comes through as this Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is able to successfully stand on their own. Okay, this is independent energy because the Queen of Pentacles could be a single mom, someone who is successful, who is dependable, reliable, wife material here, and the fact that we have the Empress. So I don't know if you are a mother to their child, or maybe there is a mothering energy coming from you here. There's certainly an unconditional love, abundance. Okay, but I feel like this person is now suffering in some karmic, again, pain here, having suffered out of a consequence of their own action with the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is separation. This is feeling very sad. And I feel like this person is feeling very sad because of their own action. This is actions, intentions, and words that cause pain. So I feel like this person has been sabotaging a part of this connection. And I feel like it is because of perceptions. And with the Six of Wands, this is all how we appear to others. This is also the confidence card, okay? This is ego. This is also talking about being successful. So I feel like maybe your person was very concerned with how they would appear, what they could say to make themselves look a certain way or have success in this. But with the Six of Wands, looking very much like the Six of Swords, I feel like maybe you pulled away. Okay, or like I said, if you guys just separated for whatever reason, I feel like there is distance here. And I'm feeling movement here from the Six of Wands and from this Chariot. Because I feel like things are moving, whether you can see it or not. And I feel like it's moving because of the fact that this person is having to see some sort of reality, some sort of truth here that they were denying. Four of Wands, like I say, this is my 1111, which sometimes can signify the twin flames for me. But this is coming together. This is commitment, union, celebration. Okay, so I feel like your person is wanting to come together. I feel like your person is sitting on making a decision here. And I feel like your person understands what choice they have to make here in order to have union, in order to come together, that they'd have to choose the one that might be more difficult and that they'd have to find it within themselves here, because I feel like your person is someone who has a lot of pride. But I feel like ego is getting in the way of them making this decision, and fear. So no matter how confident this person might appear, because they are coming through as this King of Wands, I feel like it gets in the way of this person understanding true commitment here with this King of Pentacles, or showing up as an equal partner here to this Queen of Pentacles. These are divine counterparts. Look at, they fit together, because this is the Prisma Tarot, which is Prisma Visions, which the cards fit together as a puzzle piece, and the King of Pentacles comes right after the Queen. So they fit together like two puzzle pieces. But look at this, King is upside down. And there's the Bull, which is Taurus, coming through quite strong here with this King of Pentacles. But I feel like someone's being very stubborn. And also in limbo here with Hangman, which is they're needing to really look at something here from a different perspective. And they're very fixated on their way of looking at things, I feel. which was not allowing things to move forward, was not allowing them to pull the trigger here. Although I feel like your person has decided that they understand what they need to do to come together. I feel they want to come together. I feel like this person wants to be successful. They're wanting to come towards this. Okay, and I feel like there is something here about a door opening, because look, this door is open, this door is open. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is solidifying something in order for something to grow in a tangible way. So there could be a commitment, a future sort of plan here, rather than just energy or emotions. I feel like there's something that needs to be solidified in a practical way here that has not yet happened. But with the door opening, it's like, I feel like this person can no longer resist what they're being faced with looking at here, okay? Like they're having to deal with and look at the truth. And I feel like this is going to be overwhelming for this person, but I feel like there's going to be quick movement here. And I feel like because of this, there will be success, because I feel like this person is going to have to deal with truths rather than deal with things that aren't so true, which keep them stuck in some way. So I feel this person has no choice but to deal with this Three of Swords. And maybe they see themselves as this King of Wands and not want to accept the King of Pentacles type energy, which, I mean, the King of Wands is more of a solo type energy. Confident, solo, independent, whereas the King of Pentacles is more of a family type man, father energy, commitment, long-term vision. Okay, not so as selfish, like when I read the King of Pentacles in a love reading, or sorry, a King of Wands in a love reading, it's usually someone who is more self-focused. Okay, we're going to get some more. So Spirit, what more is pile number 2 needing to know in regards to the next move or actions here with this person? What's their intention? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords coming out again. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out again. We have the Lovers, and the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, self-sabotage, not being honest. So we already know this is the main problem here, okay? So I think someone was very concerned with how they'd appear. They were under the radar. They were self-sabotaging. They weren't being honest. And I feel like this caused a lot of pain here for themselves and for this connection as a whole. So I feel like this person wants to come forward here with communication, okay? And I don't know necessarily here that this person is yet ready to speak about how they sabotage, but I feel like this person is wanting to come forward. And I do feel like this person wants to restore some sort of balance here in this connection. Okay, and I feel like this person wants a new beginning, wants to put forward energy, wants to maybe show up in a tangible way that they have not been able to do so in the past. And what that means is like in a physical, practical way that isn't just maybe words or saying something here. I feel like your person wants to do something. Okay, and which would have a new beginning here in this connection. So this person, I feel, wants to move forward, wants to have forward movement, wants to bring some sort of balance and peace here, does see you as an all-around package, knows that they're the ones who have to make this choice in this connection with the Lovers. To choose you, to choose this connection, they have to communicate something here that I don't feel they have. And the fact that I still see this Page of Swords wearing a mask, and the fact that we're still seeing Seven of Swords, I feel like this person is so stubborn and so much an ego that I feel like they're still not removing their mask. But somehow they want to communicate a forward movement here with you and have a new beginning and bring and restore some sort of balance. I feel they want to gift you something and maybe make something sort of official here with this Pentacle and plant something for a future. But I feel like this person is still not addressing something very important within themselves that they're needing to face. Look, Page of Cups. So this is the apology card. And since I'm reading them all in the upright, I do feel this person wants to come forward with kind of an offering here. They might just offer an apology, but I feel like this person wants to come forward with love. But I feel like there's something very immature about this person coming up as Page energy. I still feel selfish, and I still feel masked up. So expect to hear from this person, although I don't feel like they're addressing something here that they're needing to address. All right, so it could very well be a repeat cycle here unless this person acknowledges something here that they're needing to acknowledge. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I do feel forward movement from this person, wanting to come forward. I feel this person is very passionate about this connection, wanting to choose this connection, but I also feel like maybe there's shifting energy here rather than dealing with this mask. So I'm going to pull 3 cards just to see what Spirit is saying about this mask and maybe some guidance. So Spirit, pile number 2's person's wearing a mask. What does pile number 2 need to know? What is the guidance here? Or why is this person still wearing a mask? Like, what is the whole guidance here? Final words for pile 2. We have the 9 of Wands. And we have the Magician. We have the 2 of Wands. Bottom of the deck. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out for a 3rd time. I do feel this is your energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, so Spirit is saying you're not needing to depend on this person. You got everything that you need. You're bringing towards you everything that you need. But I feel like what you're wanting here is something in a very practical way from this person. And I don't feel this person was able to manifest something here or give to you something in a practical way. So unless this person is willing to give to you something in a practical way, some sort of commitment to manifest something here and communicate this to you, okay, then to kind of stand your ground here. But I feel like this person with the big moon here, and we just had the full moon yesterday, I feel like this person is still an illusion. Spirit is showing that this person is going to communicate something to you, but I feel like this person is still uncertain. There's still a big old question mark around what this person actually wants to manifest and seeing some greater truth here. And so I feel like there's a need for you to be very guarded here in seeing how this person wants to move forward and seeing whether this person is wanting to move forward without a passion, or is this person wanting to deal with truths here that they're having to look at something here. Because the moon here and the moon represented here, I feel there's still fear. There's a lot of unknown. There's still a lot of illusion. There's still a need to look at the subconscious here and choosing when they choose to come forward. Because look at this. The 9 of Wands, this person's hanging on to the wand. This person's hanging on to the wand. Ace of Wands is all about inspired action. But Wands is just passion, okay? Wands, an Ace of Wands is following our passion, but there's still a need to address some sort of illusion here that I feel like your person, in order to choose this connection, to make a choice, to follow the right path here, in order for things to solidify in some way and manifest, they have to deal with something that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger of an illusion here that I don't feel they're doing. Okay, so stand your ground is really what Spirit is saying. Like, speak your truth about what you need here from this person. Otherwise, I feel like you're going to be sucked into this person's illusion. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person needs to put in the energy and the effort towards, and the care towards something here that would grow and manifest as something bigger, okay? What starts as an Ace of Pentacles to an 8 of Pentacles to a King and a 10 of Pentacles. But I feel like this person is not watering what they're supposed to be watering here, which is addressing a lot of the illusion and the mask wearing here. And if they could avoid this, I feel this person is, but they also want you in their life. So they can't kind of have their cake and eat it too here without dealing with something significant, all right? So this is what I have for you guys, pile number 2. I hope this resonated for you. If this sounded more like your energy, your person could be elsewhere, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. You picked the Final Rose Tarot, and this is what the back of the cards look like. Beautiful. We'll see if we need the tarot. Most likely at the end we'll pull tarot, but right now we're looking at the oracle cards that I pre-shuffled. Have not looked at them. And what we're asking Spirit is the connection or the person you came here about, and we're looking at how this person is seeing you right here, right now, okay? Not how they see you kind of overall as a person, but more in the energy that you guys are sitting in right now. So how are they seeing you? And then we'll look at how they're feeling about you right here, right now. Okay, so it really depends on the state of the connection, what we will see. Now, there is a trigger warning because if you guys are in a low state here or in a period of no contact, it could be something that is subjective, meaning that it's not objective truth. It's only their perception. So it could be something maybe you're not prepared to hear. So if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. And obviously only watch this if this is, if you're willing to sit here throughout this reading without getting too triggered. Now, if this sounds like your energy, meaning how you feel about your person, then the energies are crisscrossed. And your person could be in another pile. Okay, this will be predominantly your energy. So just take what resonates here. Okay, so what do we have? We have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and third-party interference. Healing hearts, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. We have storyteller, a light attribute, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Shadow attribute, making up tales that harm others. We have the diviner, divine timing and evaluation. Sorry, I don't know why I cannot read evaluation. We have the alchemist, balance, invention, and destruction. Invention, destruction, and balance. The alchemist. Wow, okay. Evaluation and balance. We have the camel. It looks almost like a horse shadow here. Its head. Okay. Camel. And we have moose. Wow. Camel and moose. We have 39, or the number 12, or the number 3 with the detective. The detective. The detective, look past the veil of illusion that someone is trying to pull over your eyes, that someone could be you. So examine your assumptions. Okay, and we have the stone. This is 67. So number 13, which is the death card in the tarot, all about transformation. Clearing the old to make way for the new. The stone. Okay. We have 64. And that's number 10. That's also about endings. We have calcification here. Endings, beginnings. Calcification. And we have a horse. Yes, I was picking up horse energy here. This is earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could be significant. We see the moon here in the third eye. Intuition. Horses are very intuitive, very compassionate, emotional. Okay, so what is the energy here? How's this person seeing you? This is so interesting because I intended on this being how this person sees you, but I don't know necessarily if this is how they're seeing this connection so much now as well. Because I feel like how this person's feeling right now is that there's been sort of a test of endurance here for them in this connection, that things have been very long going, and maybe this person has not yet reaped the rewards of this connection, or seemingly being what's the word, thirsty. And I don't mean thirsty as in like, you know, like, I don't know, like trying to seduce you in some thirsty way. I feel like this person is being like, what's the word? Oh my goodness. This person feels like they've been ongoing here, and things are drying out and things are not happening in this connection for them. Okay. I feel like this person sees you as larger than life. I feel like this person sees you as someone here who is quite magical. I feel like there's a very strong psychic connection here to you. I feel like this person can energetically feel you. I feel this person is an empath in some way. I don't feel like this is how they see you. I feel like this person sees you as someone who might be not being honest, if I gotta be honest here, who might be maybe using them in some way for maybe a good time, or trying to fill a void in your life in some way. And maybe this person feels like sometimes you show up in some way, but usually it is to benefit yourself. That I feel like this person feels like they're having to see something in this connection here, that they might have had a very difficult time trying to see a truth. There's something here about a very long time with the acorns and the oak leaves, because like normally when I see the acorn, it's like planting the acorn. It takes a very, very long time to have an oak tree here, okay? And the camel is all about endurance. And so I feel like there's a long time here, but there is something coming through of lies or untruths or not being honest in a situation here, and then maybe them feeling like maybe you've seduced them in some way, or like you're more interested in them for a good time here with a hookup, or providing you with some sort of soul food in some way energetically. But I feel like this person feels, again, thirsty, like they've been left out to, I don't know, like left out to dry in some way. Like calcification is about getting stuck, and coagulation in some way. Like I feel like this, yeah, like even the stone, like there's something here about stuckness, like stuckness. And I feel like what I'm seeing right now in my mind's eye is someone continuously going down a path and then becoming very stuck and frozen. And I feel like this person feels like you well, I don't know how they feel so much, because the feelings are here, but what they see here is very stuck. Like I feel like this person feels very stuck, and I feel like this person might be wanting to free themselves here of heartbreak, because I do feel there is heartbreak. And this person may be feeling like you have some sort of control above them, or that you're, I don't know, above them or bigger than them, or can make something happen here, and that's out of their control in some way. But I don't feel like things have been very balanced here, and I feel like this person is trying to figure out what they can do here in order to restore themselves. I feel like this person is giving into an understanding here that divine timing is in play, and that maybe there isn't anything that they're able to do here. I feel like this person is giving up, is what I feel here. And maybe at some point in time, this person had some sort of obsession in this connection in some way, or was addicted to this connection. For some of you guys could be more preoccupied here with a third party person, or an addiction, or a something that has you focused on it, and that this person feels like an outsider left out here to kind of wander on their own. It feels very one-sided. This person feels like you come in kind of like a tidal wave here, and maybe you are hot and cold, or maybe you breadcrumb this person in some way, but I feel like it's overpowering for this person, or they feel overpowered by you. I feel this person is trying to find their power, their strength, because I feel like intuitively this person knows it's not good for them to be in a situation where they are at the mercy here of what's going on, because I don't feel like this person feels like what's going on is right, that there is an illusion here that they're having to see through, and that maybe their fixation with you has been leading them to be very, very stuck. So they're needing to free themselves here. There is a feeling of home though here as well, so I do feel like this person might feel like you're like home, or some sort of safety here, because the moose also feels very much like larger than life, like protection and safe, but at the same time, I don't know, like I do feel like this person might have been fixated on you, or fixated somehow on this connection, or fixated on what's going on here. And maybe you have seduced this person in some way multiple times, or they feel like maybe there's a strong attraction to you, but there's a lie or something that needs to be communicated, that it hasn't been communicated, and maybe it's understood. I feel there is a lack of balance in some way. Someone's kind of kept out or shut out. So this person is trying to find out what they're supposed to be doing here, but I do feel this person's really stuck. Okay, so interesting. Again, this didn't really come out as how they're seeing you so much as a mix here of, or I guess the connection, how they see themselves in this connection. Let's take a look at how they're feeling. Okay, so let's look at feelings right here, right now. How are they feeling? We have 3, 3, 3, 3. Interesting. The third house is all about the mind, thinking, communication. Okay. 3 is also mind, body, spirit. It's all about balance. It's also angels being with us. Childhood. We have surrender, low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. We have left out with the wolves, 35, or the number 8. 8 is the strength card in the tarot. We have a bunch of eyes. 7 eyes. 7 is the 7 chakras. We have 3 wolves that look like cats. And 1 cat. 3, yeah, third party coming through again. Cat. Inconsistent affection here. I feel this person feels out in the cold. Gossip. I still feel third party coming through with that one. Rejection. Yes, I feel third party coming through with that one as well. Rejection. And we have chaos and conflict, 33. Oh man, you guys might be seeing a lot of 333s as confirmation, or maybe your person is. We'll read the 3333 and see what the book says. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I do feel there was an obsession with this connection. So let's see. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Interesting. Divine Masculine, number 17 or the number 8. The frequency of Divine Masculine supports our active, focused, and strong side, facilitating our capacity to transform our dreams into form. 8, like I said, is the Strength card, facing fears. 43, or the number 7, Transparency. The energy of transparency supports our expansion towards a higher vibrational state of being with more insight, honesty, and clarity. Yes. And we have 21, or the number 3 again. Flirty heart. Have fun engaging your alluring nature. And grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, let's read this 333 before we get into the intuitive part. Shouldn't be very long. And then we'll get into what that is. Okay, so not triple 3, but 4 3s. Right here. Gratitude. This is a good time to be grateful for what there is. Whatever situation you find yourself in, there are many things to be grateful for. Due to an illusory motivation of the being, it is sometimes easier to concentrate on what we are missing, what we want to achieve, where we want to go, move, do, change, create, leave, have, and act on. This can be positive when it works as driving force for the being. The hunt for growth and transmutation is one of our key passions as a human race. Conflict arises when the mind acknowledges this behavior and decides to whisper in our ear. What started as motivation and as a lovely romantic comedy changes halfway through more likely to a thriller movie. Now all it generates is constant dissatisfaction rather than motivation, and this leads us to forgetting to be grateful for what is. So I think this person was obsessed with this connection at some point, and maybe there was some seduction here. Maybe you seduced them. Maybe they feel you seduced them, whether you did or didn't, I don't know. And maybe there was an understanding here of something that was an attraction, flirting, dating. But I think this person might feel like they are in over their head, or as though they had an idea of something here that I don't think quite transpired. And so I feel like they feel like they're in the chaos here and being shut out here. And so I feel like you might be choosing a third party, or they feel like the odd person out, that they are not accepted by you, and that they're getting temperamental affection here. This person is learning all about how to value themselves. So this person might be having low self-esteem in regards to how to give themselves love, how to break out of situations here that have them stuck in third parties in order to find their their strength, their ability to find their self-worth, which I feel has been something that might have been conditioned as through childhood. So I do feel there is some lesson here in learning about self-worth. I feel like your person feels like there was a true connection here, and maybe at some point in time, this person really felt like there'd be a higher level commitment here and that you guys could make something happen. I do feel like this person would commit to you. I do feel there is a desire here, but I feel like the love here is maybe stemming from a more egoic place than a true place of unconditional love, if I have to be honest. And so what I feel this person is really focused on right now is being honest with themselves, that they're being rejected in this connection, that you potentially have chosen another person or a thing to focus on. So I think this person is taking action in their own life, being honest with what's happening. I feel it is very painful here. And I do feel like this person might be still available to you. So I don't know if you guys are like, I don't know, like, is this a friends with benefits type connection? Because I feel like this person might still be around here flirting or engaging or pulled into your, because again, I feel like this person feels like you're larger than life here, although I feel like this person is grieving on the inside and having to come to terms with some sort of truth that is very painful for them, which is detaching from this connection, although I don't know if they're able to, because I feel like you come around here as someone who might, again, be using them for passion or sex or whatever you are kind of leaning on them for here in some sort of inconsistent way. I feel like this person is needing to deal with a lot of trapped energy and emotions. I feel like this person is feeling stuck and needing to deal with something here. So I feel like this connection is very painful for this person. They're feeling very hurt and rejected by you or this connection because they don't feel like you've prioritized them. And so what this person is being kind of advised here, and I mean, you're the one watching this, is to be grateful for what is in their life and to know that they are worthy of having divine love, balanced love here, having engagement from a partner here to show them true love. But unless they experience true unconditional love for another, then their inability to bring it in towards themselves is going to remain, because I feel like this is a lesson in learning how to love. And it comes from how to love self. And so I feel like Matrix love, movie love, the type of love we see isn't really an unconditional love, because most of the time it's what we can benefit from another. And I feel like there's a need for us to see love as wanting the best for someone else here and supporting someone else as best we can, obviously without sacrificing our own self-worth and our own self. And I feel like having a genuine gratitude here for another person, but I feel like this person's more wrapped up in their own feelings of love here, and their own betrayal or feeling left out, and how, like, it feels very matrixy. Like, how could this person do this in some way or reject me, feeling rejection, seeing you choose a third party, being disconnected and feeling very much left out, and having to deal with the reality of a situation here and see through this story, this illusion of something that they were involved with, because I feel like they have no one to blame here, although you were engaged, but themselves in some way. And maybe they didn't want to see a truth here, and so they kept engaging and engaging until there was a lot of pain here, and I don't know, and there's something missing here for this person, or they feel like something is missing here, and it's maybe a commitment to them because you're choosing something else. So there's a need to deal with how they've showed up. So I feel like this person is unable to turn you down, but I feel like this person is in heavy contemplation of how to move forward and how to accept the fact that they are hurting here because of the fact that you've chosen to focus elsewhere or be inconsistent here. So they're needing to find to get empowered here, to find their true self, to be able to move forward here in truth rather than continuously engaging in something that is not fulfilling in this connection. So, wow, that's very powerful. Let's pull some tarot and see what more we see here. I feel like this person might be the type of person that's really seeing what you've done rather than looking at themselves in some way. Okay, and if this is your energy, then this is guidance from spirit here, that your involvement here is seeing something from a very matrixy point of view, that there's a lesson here to be learned in self-love and finding self-worth. Okay, not engaging with maybe people who are not showing you your value and not feeling left out by choice of our own here, because I feel like there's still an engagement here with this connection that feels very unhealthy. So, spirits, can we please get some more for pile 3? Clarity in regards to this connection. How is pile 3's person feeling or seeing pile 3? A deeper layer, more clarity here. Why were we seeing this? Can we get some more? Thank you so much for this message. For the greatest and highest good of pile 3, please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so much. What do I see? The Lovers, Gemini energy. We have the Two of Swords, one-on-one. 2 kangaroos. Australia might be significant. I also just heard the 4th of July might be significant. I'm reading them all in the upright. We have the 7 of Pentacles for the right reasons. We have the 9 of Pentacles, influencer. We have the 2 of Cups. And we have the 8 of Swords in your head. And then the 2 of Cups says cheers. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the single mom. Queen of Pentacles is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, so I feel like your person who I was tapping into here does feel like a divine feminine, could be a single mom, okay? Somebody who is, yeah, like single mom, who's like, I don't know, it feels like a very solid energy, you know, someone who might be working or caring or giving or have a family sort of mindset here, who values commitment, might have a child, not necessarily, but sometimes when we see the Queen of Pentacles, it comes through that way. Someone who wants to be a wife here, or is wife material in some way, so probably wanted a commitment here in this connection. So I feel like this person is understanding here that, you know, potentially they see this connection as something that they could choose, that could be successful, that they could move forward with. But I feel like this person understands maybe that you're kind of in an energy here of not choosing this connection or sitting idle here, not making a decision one way or another. But I feel like you're still open to them physically, but not to maybe choosing them as a partner or committing to them. So this puts the connection kind of in this idle state. And I feel like this person does want a give and take, does want a twosome, but I don't feel it's a twosome. I feel it's a threesome, or at least, I don't know, I'm laughing, I'm sorry, but a third party energy getting in the way here, okay? That it's not balanced. It's not a twosome. It's not between two people. And so I feel like this person feels like you're kind of calling the shots here again with this 9 of Pentacles. And maybe you're, you know, single, and maybe you are a player. Maybe you like playing around. Maybe you have other people you're seeing, or maybe you don't want to commit, but you want to engage here with whoever you want to engage with. So I feel like there's an inability to choose, an inability to bring balance. And so I feel like this person has put in a lot of their energy and their effort and their time into this connection, wanting a commitment, wanting something more than just a physical interaction here. But I feel like this person has been really stuck in their own sort of mental prison here, because I feel like what this person is learning is no matter how much they give to a situation here, there's no changing another person's mind or doing something in a way that suddenly this person is going to want to choose this connection. So I feel like this person has been very stuck in their mind, stuck on this connection, not knowing what to do, been giving to this connection, making themselves available and feeling left out, feeling held back, feeling restricted, and not feeling loved, appreciated, committed to. But again, it's more about them feeling left out, what they're not getting. And that's why we're seeing that 333, because it's like, well, who cares? I mean, I don't want to say who cares about what this person's not getting, but at the end of the day, who really cares? Because they need to care, because it's not your job to care about what this person is getting or not getting. You're making yourself available however you are, and this person has a choice to either engage or not engage. And I feel like this puts this person in some sort of very difficult state, because I do feel they are connected to you physically and sexually and attracted to you, but I feel like this person is not fulfilled by you because there is no commitment here. So like I said, this could certainly be your energy here, and maybe this message is coming through from Spirit to get you to see something here a little clearer. So we're going to ask for a deeper layer here why we're seeing this. Spirits, can we get some more in regards to pile number 3, this person? And how are they feeling and seeing this connection? Why are we seeing this? What more can we communicate here to pile 3 about this connection that's going to help provide some more information around this person and what's going on? And then we'll look at their intentions. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords, the bitch. The 5 of Pentacles, insecure. The 2 of Cups coming out again with cheers. And we have the 10 of Wands, shoulder to cry on. The 9 of Pentacles, influencer, coming out again. And then we have the Star card coming out with the cocktail party. I can't help say what I heard. So I heard like the rooster party here. And we're seeing the Ace of Wands. So I feel this is a very sexual connection here, okay? 8 of Pentacles. Please, Spirits, do not put impressions in my mind, because I don't want to see anything I can't unsee. That's just my own sort of message out there to Spirits, because I don't want to see anything here. Okay, so focus, Linda. Okay, lots of sexual energy I feel here, okay? I feel this is a very physical connection, and I feel like this person is wanting something more, but I think they put the cart before the horse here. And so something that's physical that didn't transform here, and now it's everyone else's fault but their own, is kind of what I see here, and this is how it's coming out. And if this is you, then I'm very sorry from the bottom of my heart, but then this lesson is something to be learned here, because I feel like you're in control of your own self here. Nobody could make you do something outside of your own want, okay? I feel you want a 2 of Cups. If this is you, if this is not you and your person, this person that I'm reading wants a 2 of Cups, wants a give and take, wants to have union, wants to have balance, wants to have love, wants to share in a loving way, doesn't just want a physical connection here, okay? So I feel like what Spirit is saying, and I feel like this might be your energy here, because it's more like guidance. There's a need to set a boundary. So this person could, if you are resonating this as being your person, be setting a boundary, okay? Needing to get very clear about what they want, and then set a boundary here and not engage here in a physical way, okay? But I feel this is going to be very difficult for this person to do such a thing here with this 10 of Wands, because I feel like this person is very, very, very attracted to you and very pulled into this. So it's going to be very heavy with the shoulder to cry. I feel like this person needs to grieve this connection and detach. And so if this is your energy, I feel like Spirit is telling you to lay boundaries, to go through, no matter how heavy it is, to detach from a connection that is only physical, that isn't showing up balance. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles, this is feeling out in the cold. I feel like you have been out in the cold. I feel like you haven't been seeing what you want to see in this connection. We have insecure here, so There might be an insecurity here in knowing what it is that you deserve, putting boundaries towards what it is that you deserve, settling for someone who is player energy here. Okay, and somebody who is, this is the single card. And again, somebody maybe who wants to be single, who wants to be independent, who does not want to be committed, who wants to play the field in some way. And so I feel like, I don't know, like there's hope here with this star card. Okay, so maybe we put our hope in the wrong person, or we're wishing something to change, but wishes and hopes and prayers don't necessarily change things. Action changes a lot of things. Okay, so we need our intention to be in line here. So I feel like this person might have hope that things would change. They see a desire here of having a balance, give and take here. But I feel like things are very physical here. Aquarius is coming through here, a strong energy. I'm also feeling Gemini, Libra, and then again, the Aquarius, like I said. So 8 of Wands, leap of faith. And the High Priestess. So I feel like what's happening here is, if you are resonating this as being your person, I think your person here is having to learn how to set boundaries and how to detach from something that maybe they're physically connected to, attracted to you. And I feel like this person is needing to have a breakthrough here to move out of this connection, to focus on themselves, to really be honest, and to, yeah, like move forward away from this connection. Not hang on to hope. And I do feel like this is what this person is trying to do here. And if this is your energy, then you have to listen to your intuition, and knowing that hanging on to a hope here is causing a lot of pain. And this leap of faith is knowing that when you detach, when you move forward, when you lay a boundary here, you're able to find happiness. Although it does feel very heavy, there's a need for you to trust in spirit. There's a need for you to trust that there is a 2 of Cups waiting for you, that a connection here that is only physical is not necessarily going to be for your best interest, unless that's something that you want to accept, okay? But I don't feel like that's something you want to accept. I feel like you want commitment. I feel like you want a 2 of Cups. And I don't feel like you can change someone by just hoping it. So let's see. What is the, I guess, the intention here? Like, what is the next step here for this person? What should they do, or what will they be doing here? What is the next step, Spirit, for pile 3's person, the person I'm tapped into? What is this next step? Thank you so much for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. This is very hurtful. I can feel it is very hurtful here, okay? But this is a big lesson in self and self-love and standing up for self and what you deserve, if this is you. So we have the ITM, in the moment, and that's the Hermit card. We have the Limo. This is the Chariot. This is the 9 of Swords with Blindsided. As I fling the cards, this is the Producer, so that is the Magician. That is Virgo and Gemini energy, and Cancer energy, and Virgo energy. So Virgo coming through quite strong. And then we have the Moon, which is Pisces energy. Sometimes I do read it as Cancer, the Moon. And then we have the 9 of Cups with Fantasy Suites. And then this one went flying here with the 2 of Pentacles, the final 2. And we have here the 7 of Pentacles for the right reasons. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is showing here, I do feel like this could be your energy, but what Spirit is saying, that there has to be energy put towards what it is that you're wanting to manifest for self. So if you want commitment, the energy must be around a committed connection, not around something that isn't showing up for you. Okay, so this person is having to realign themselves and focusing and putting in energy, time, and effort towards what they actually want so they can manifest something here. So I feel like this person is doing a lot of introspection or having to go within to really look at what they want. But I feel like they're also, I get a heavy Ace of Wands here still, because in this, the roses are all about wands, and this is one rose. So Ace of Wands is, again, passion, sex. Okay, so I feel like this person is being diverted from a physical connection here, from actually taking a deep dive and looking within and saying, what do I want to manifest, and how important is a commitment to me? For the right reasons. There's something here that I want to move forward with. I want to make happen. I want to find balance here, but I'm not seeing it. And I'm in the dark about it. So I feel like there's a need to really dig in deep. The moon's all about the subconscious. The hermit's all about going and digging in deep, taking a look at why we're acting in a certain way. Why are we putting up with third parties? Why are we engaged in things that aren't satisfying? What sort of lies are we telling ourselves, or what are we believing to be true that isn't necessarily true? And we need to take a very good look at self and understand ourselves and why our actions are the way they're acting, why we're acting the way we're acting here. Causes a lot of anxiety, okay? 9 of Mirrors. This is the dark night of the soul. This is like very heavy energy, anxiety, not eating, not sleeping, feeling very sad, anxious, in our mind about it. But I feel like there's a need for this work to be done in order for there to be healing, in order for there to be emotional satisfaction, to find the key. And the key is within self. The key is to go inwards. The key is not to engage external, but to go inwards, to look at self, to see why we're engaged, see our value, find the key within ourself. Okay, because externally we're not going to find the key to happiness. I feel like I say you again, but this person's very tethered to this connection. And I feel like this person feels like the answer is within this connection, or that's going to come external, or by this connection coming together, or to give of themselves so much that things change. But that's not the case, because I feel like this person has been giving of themselves and hasn't been manifesting something here. So I feel like this 9 of Cups could be for this person emotional fulfillment if they go through a very heavy process here of looking within and understanding themselves and seeing why they're doing what they're doing here. So I feel like this person might be going back and forth in regards to what they're supposed to be doing, but not necessarily doing it. I feel at the mercy of the other person, feel like there hasn't been justice or balance brought to them. And so I feel like there could be balance brought to them, specifically by them bringing in their own balance and justice, for them to have a final two and not be in a third party and not engage in third parties or feeling like they're left out, in order for them to move towards something that is for the right reasons, something that is committed, something that isn't as full of illusion and such. So I'm going to pull 3 more cards here as kind of a final. Hopefully this is a message for someone here who is resonating. But what is the final message then for pile 3? Either this person who's I'm tapped into, or who's viewing, or what needs to be said right now in order to assist with pile 3 in this connection. Okay, well, 4 cards. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the front runner. We have the Knight of Wands, front runner. 3 of Pentacles, group dates. There's that third party. The Ace of Wands coming out again, first impression. And the Queen of Pentacles coming out again. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And the Page of Cups, the Daydreamer. Okay, so I feel like I'm reading for you guys, viewer, but there's a need to understand that there is a daydream here. And the daydream is that something that is more physical, that is more sexual, that isn't providing right now, that is a third party, that is not a 2 of Cups, that is not balanced, that is not giving you commitment, is something that you've been engaged with and focused on and moving closer and closer towards more pain here by engaging. Okay, this person you're engaged with here. Again, I'm reading it like it's your energy because I don't know how else to read this, but the more you guys engage here in, you know, the passions and physical, then that's all that remains, no matter how much commitment you want. It's kind of living in a daydream here. So there's a need to understand a player is a player and a player will play. And if you want to come out of a third party energy, and if you want commitment, then to recognize where this person is not providing what they need to provide here in order for there to be commitment, and to lay a boundary. So I feel there is a cycle here that's repeating in some way. Page of Pentacles, the optimist. Yeah, it's like there's a hope, a desire, a daydream that eventually something's going to convert into something else. And I feel like Spirit is saying it's not necessarily going to convert into something else until there's a boundary or an understanding here of what it is at this point. And it's causing a lot of pain. So there's a need to do inner work here, okay? Pile 3. I don't know. I hope this helped you. If this was your person's energy, then I guess that's your person's going through this. You might want to go check out another pile if this was your energy. All right. So hopefully this helped you. Let me know in the comments. I do wish you guys the very, very best. I know these connections are not easy, but there is a need to stand in your strength, okay, and your courage. So I will see you guys at the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 4. You pick the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Beautiful tarot deck. Haven't used it in a while, and I'm super excited to get into your reading. So we're looking at the person on your mind, the person you came here about, and this connection. And how is this person seeing you right here, right now? Okay, so not how do they see you overall as a person, but more like right now in the energy that the connection is sitting in. So if you guys are in a good state, then this might be positive. If you guys are in a low state or separation state, this might be negative. I don't know, but there is a trigger warning here that this is just their perspective, so not necessarily an objective truth, okay? And if this sounds more like how you see your person, then it could certainly be crisscrossed energy and your person could be in another pile, okay? So let's take a look. Do not make things fit. Please use your intuition because there is no energy check, so I don't know whether this is going to be your message or not, okay? So if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. We have Child Eternal. Light attributes: determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Shadow attributes: inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. So this is how they are seeing you, and then we're going to look at how they're feeling, okay, right here, right now. So it's weird because pile 2 and 3 came through as kind of how they're seeing the connection more than them. So I don't know how this is going to come through, but my intention is how they see you. Okay, so we have here self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. The wise one, tradition and order. So getting Hierophant energy from this, Taurus energy. Penguin. And the house cat. We have the gardener, 36, or the number 9. So it says weed out negativity and toxic thoughts to clear the way for the new growth that is sure to come if you add habits that heal to your life. The gardener. I don't know if I said the guardian. I don't think I did. The gardener. I don't know if I said guardian. Weird. Okay, apocalypsis. And this is 74. So that's number 11, which is an Ascended Master's number. Weird. That came out almost in every single pile. Apocalypsis. Okay. We have 65 with disillusion. 65. So what is that? That's number 11 again. 1111. That is my twin flame number. Could be resonating here. Disillusion. Okay, and then we have the sun. Divine masculine energy. Source. Empowerment. Enlightenment. This is also giving me Leo energy. I'm also feeling Aries coming through from this as well. Feeling water energy coming through. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, lots of Scorpio energy coming through. And we have Sea Serpent with the Ouroboros And I do believe this is the very last card in this tarot pack, or this oracle pack. I do want to see. I'm not necessarily going to read it. Well, I got the book. Maybe I should read it. I just wanted to see if it was the last card. No, it's not. I don't know why I thought it was the last card. No, it's not the last card. Or is it? No, it is one of the... It is one of the special spirit cards in this pack, but let's see since we have it open. It says healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression. Whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire, the sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most, our hearts are at ease, and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment, and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. Okay, this is very powerful energy I feel here. I feel like your person here is very supportive of you, but I feel like your person feels like you're going through something here, and maybe you're not being honest in this connection with your emotions or expressing yourself or going through accepting some sort of truth here. Maybe you're going through some sort of spiritual awakening or an acceptance of something, acceptance of this connection, finding your empowerment here, getting empowered to take action. I feel like your person feels like maybe you have not. There is a sadness here with this disillusion. I feel like maybe you guys are not together, or things have not happened, or maybe you guys are separated or unable to come together because of a fact that I feel like they feel you're not facing something here and you're dealing with traumas, wounds. Things are a little bit chaotic, I feel, here in maybe your self-expression, or maybe you're not being able to see something, so you're being drowned out by your wounds, that you're needing to put in energy or effort towards healing yourself or recognizing authentic parts of yourself or what you want, specifically when it comes to your emotions, and taking action in your life, that you have potential here, and maybe you're playing it small, or you're not allowing yourself to be who you could be because of someone who you've always been. There's a little bit of playing a role here of someone who might be telling yourself that you're someone maybe that you're not. There is the house cat energy, which is inconsistent affection that I feel here. So maybe you've been inconsistent with showing up in this person's life. Maybe a consistent inconsistency here. Like maybe you've been around but not showing up in an affectionate way. Maybe it's been hot and cold. Maybe you wander here, not knowing what to do or how to show up. There feels to be a block here, and maybe protecting your true authentic self from getting hurt, needing to know what you commit to and not knowing. Maybe having to find order, find order, find what matters to you, find what you want to commit to, and taking the power in your own hands, being an emperor here. I feel like they're wanting you to take some sort of charge of your own life, but maybe you've experienced a lot of pain, either as a child or just in your experience here, that you're having to acknowledge so that you can heal and shift out of this. But I feel like your person might feel like you're dependent on, I don't know, like what has happened to you in the past, and maybe this is leading you, that your past is leading you. Yeah, that you're acting in past energies here, that's how you're living your life in some way. But it's also like the death of you, or the death of this connection, is that you're engaging in past actions, or your past has determined who you are, and you keep repeating, living in some past energy here that's not allowing you to break free from traumas or wounds so that you can heal, so you can take charge of your own life in some way. And that would mean taking charge of this connection or coming together and being honest. Because I feel like this person feels like you have not yet been honest to face your emotions. That this would liberate you or bring some sort of freedom here for you. But your person feels like maybe you are self-indulgent in some way with self-sabotage. So choosing immediate gratification and maybe not prioritizing the important things in your life, but prioritizing things that, again, immediate gratification rather than doing the work, rather than healing. Maybe we keep repeating things that hurt us. Maybe we keep self-sabotaging and hurting us. We're not taking charge. We're not living to our potential. We're not finding order amongst the chaos. Things are falling apart here, I feel, in your life, or they're seeing things as falling apart here, or things needing to fall apart in order for there to be order. That you're needing to weed out toxic things that have happened to you or detach from experiences that are no longer serving you so that you can be free and empowered and take charge. Divine masculine energy, like I said, I'm feeling strong here. And there's like a fighting or a resisting of what you're supposed to do. Rather than being honest and confronting demons here, there's a living small and not to your potential. But there's a big need to heal. And that you could have abundance here, and that maybe there's a knowing here that you could take action, or a knowing that you could do something but are not doing it. That the core, yeah, there's like a core here of what matters, but I feel like you haven't either grabbed the core of what matters, or you haven't seen the truth of something here, or haven't acted in truth. Because there's too much going on around you that you're focused on or have been dealing with or would rather deal with, rather than dealing with the core truth of what needs to be resolved and dealt with. So there is a disillusion here, and I feel like this is what matters is being washed away by the things that do not matter. What is true is not being seen because we're focused on what doesn't matter. What is painful is being realized and lived through rather than living in what matters. So we're sacrificing something that does matter, something that is real, something that could be experienced, something that could be healing, and staying in something that is self-defeating. So this is how this person is seeing you. They also see you as someone who might be learning here how to find self, but hasn't quite taken charge of their own life. So you might be showing up in kind of a more immature energy here. Not that they're saying this, but this is kind of how I'm seeing it. Oh my goodness, we have lots of cards. Okay, so how is this person feeling? Let's just move these out of your way. Beautiful pile 4. So how is this person feeling about you right here, right now? So we have solar flares. Oh my goodness. And we have cosmic ether. Dark and light. Boundaries. We have this eye looking very similar to this eye, although that looks more like Saturn, but Saturn is the ruling planet for Capricorn and Aquarius. That could be significant here. I'm also feeling Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy coming through. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Interesting. We have surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a deep breath. Center yourself and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Dissolving, disillusion. Okay. I see what's happening here. Okay, so we have everything will be okay with 46. This is also the number 10. 10 is all about endings and new beginnings. We have miracle. Beautiful. This is solar plexus energy. We have impasse. And this is sacral energy with the orange. The moon, impasse. And we have recovery. And this is crown chakra energy. Here we have the key. Recovery. Wow. All right, we have the fates. Beautiful. Number 17. This is Aquarius energy. It's also giving me Wheel of Fortune, star energy, hope, healing, calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations. Visualizations help bring you together. Wow. Okay. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Interesting, because we have surrender to play and we have playfulness here. I'm going to do this. Kindness, 29, or the number 11 coming out. 11 is a ascended master's number. The energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves, and to find the root of our love through our connection to source. Beautiful. True unconditional love here I'm feeling. Okay, 7th chakra. This is crown chakra energy. The energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power and part of a larger whole, connected to source. Wow, this person is very connected to spirit, to source. We have 31 with intuitive heart. Step into your true destiny. Fates. Interesting. Lots of red. 31, number 4. 4 is the 4th house is all about home, family, roots, emotions, femininity, self-care. And we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I feel a very strong, mature energy coming from this person. And I didn't feel that they could see you as someone who could stand up or support them in their energy. Although they do see you as a divine masculine energy who needs to take control of self in some way, to retain order, to become an emperor, divine masculine energy. I feel like this person does not see that you're there or are able to stand up for them. So what's this person feeling? Well, first of all, before I get into all this, because it is very clear, I do want to read this cosmic ether, and then we'll get into your reading. So, cosmic ether. Collapse. Cosmic ether. Okay, so when the wave nature of light was discovered, it was thought that just as sound waves need a medium, air, to propagate light, waves are also transmitted, thanks to a medium which was named the cosmic ether. The enigma that only you can solve, controversy, a delicate and light element of full purity. It is the primordial energy of light, from which everything starts before taking material form. It is the 5th element after fire, earth, water, and air. Complete transparency. It has always been considered a mysterious element, and although few have defined it, many have spoken about it. Plato called it the most translucent kind of air. In India, it is referred to by the Sanskrit word akasha, which means a sacred place. Aristotle believed it was a part of the supralunar world, and Tesla considered it the 5th element. According to classic scientific theory, it was thought that it was completely transparent, devoid of weight and friction, and filled all of space. The ether has always been very controversial, so we will honor this here by saying that nowadays, this hypothesis is now obsolete in astronomy. Notwithstanding, Albert Einstein himself said the following: by denying the existence of ether, we are assuming that there are no physical properties within empty space. The fundamentals of quantum mechanics are not aligned with this perspective. We may say that according to the general theory of relativity, space is endowed with physical qualities. In this sense, therefore, there exists an ether. According to the general theory of relativity, space without ether is unthinkable. Today, it has been reborn under the name of relativistic ether, with many doubts raised over regarding a new name with the same essence. Seeing is believing, or believing is seeing? Meanwhile, the ether looks down from above with a sly grin that suggests both enjoyment and complicity. The great scheme of all their work, which humbly remains anonymous, as only vanity would make us know its name. We refer to the medium through which light spreads the message, even though we know that the human eye is unable to see all types of light Ergo, it may be that we are leaving out much more than a light spectrum by only relying on tangible, visible, endorsed, and verified facts. The human who seeks to understand everything will only understand everything when he stops wanting to understand. Sometimes we look for answers and return with millions of more questions. Okie dokie, smoky artichoke. That was the longest freaking reading ever, and I do apologize there, but I do see, Spirit, what is going on here. So, what's happening? Wow. There is things happening in the ether here. A lot unspoken energy here. I feel your person understands something. They're gifted with a knowing that I'm not going to be able to do justice here, okay? What they know is the truth in this connection, I feel. Although I think nothing's manifested here in this connection in the real world. But I feel as though this person understands there to be something very significant and profound in the connection between you and this person. But I feel like this person is embracing an honest truth here on earth in this material plane, which is looking at the connection and what's happening right now, which I feel is a whole lot of nothing, if I got to be honest with you, because we got disillusion and you needing to heal, or I mean, you don't need to do anything, but there's an essence here of you not being empowered to do what you're needing to do in order to show up or engage in this connection. So I feel like despite this person feeling very intense here to this connection, because I do feel like there is life form here with these solar flares, it feels very intense. And I feel like there is intense feelings this person has in regards to this connection. There's a knowing, okay, that there's something very connected, very fated, very unworldly here. They're being fed information from source and a knowing. That there's also an unconditional understanding to let something ride as it is. That they are releasing this connection in some way. That they are remembering to allow themselves to just be. I feel like this person has put in a boundary here between you and this connection, or is putting a boundary up between you and this connection. Because I feel like this person understands the importance of not falling victim to frustrations when it comes to engaging in the material world with someone who is not at their level, okay? And I don't feel like this person sees themselves as somebody who is above you by any means, but who feels like if they engage here in welcoming an energy who is not showing up, who is not empowered, who is not stepping forward for this connection, isn't something that's going to provide it justice. So there's an invisible knowing. There's a almost like feeling at peace and connecting with the unspoken in this connection. Like this person is in a connection here energetically with you. And this is enough for this person to accept some sort of truth, and that things will unfold as they unfold, and giving it up to the divine. I do feel this person believes in miracles in some way. So I do feel that there's still hope here that potentially you can heal some part of yourself, or at least feel like this connection is a miracle in the way it's unfolding, whether it remains in some sort of ethereal, magical, energetic space. Okay, but I feel like this person feels like the universe has blocked them from coming together with you with this impasse, and it's been for a reason. So either you have not healed for a very good reason, and this is stopping you guys from coming together, and so this person is open to whatever blessings and miracle then that the universe wants to bring forward in their life, which they feel is not this connection at this time. So I feel like this person understands that there's a lot of healing that's taking place with you, a lot of healing taking place with this person. I feel like this person understands that the universe is handing them the key, the answers, the solution to the next phase in their life. I don't feel like this person has received any miracle as of yet, although they feel like they are living in some sort of miracle state here by having experienced this connection. But they feel like there is a lot of universal blocks here in bringing you guys together. So there's a deep understanding here that this person has, that they could trust in whatever spirit is bringing forward, trust in their intuition, trust in how things are unfolding, and step into whatever energy they're needing to step into in order to manifest for them what's supposed to come, rather than getting stuck, rather than getting frustrated, rather than to dwell on what's not working, rather to dwell on what they don't see, or what needs to happen, or what has to happen. And I feel by doing this, this person is bringing in their soulmate, their destined partner, their next phase here. Now, whether this is you or not, I don't know. But they know, they trust that they're calling in a divine partner here, okay, through this belief in something greater that isn't visible. And because I asked about this connection specifically, maybe this person feels like an unwavering understanding here and connectedness to source and trust in source that things will work out however they're supposed to work out in this connection. Now, with soulmate, though, I do feel it isn't necessarily in a romantic way, because soulmates here could be anyone in our life that's teaching us a lesson, because soulmates, you know, could be anyone in our life, best friends, family members, people who come in our life who teach us lessons. So I feel like this person feels very blessed to know you. I feel they feel very fated to know you. I feel like they're destined to know you. I think this person feels like they're at an impasse when it comes to engaging with you, maybe in the energy you're at, because this person feels you're limited and you're stuck and needing to heal. And I feel like this person does feel like they've done some reflecting, some healing. They're connected to source. They're being very honest with the situation that's in front of them. I feel like this person feels you're not being honest because you're not wanting to face some sort of work that needs to be done on self. But I feel like this person's accepted some sort of truth and understands that things will be okay between you and them. That if you are a soulmate in their life, that I feel this person already has taken away any sort of lesson or understanding in your presence in their life. Like there's an understanding that you've been in their life for a reason or have come into their life for a reason. And so I do feel there's been a lot of healing, and there's also recognition that you're doing healing here, okay? But you might have hit this person kind of in a very significant, profound way. Like you might have lit this person up. This person might have been stuck. This person might have been complacent. This person might have been just, needing to be ignited here. And I feel like you've ignited this person, or they feel, because this is how they feel. So now I feel like this person feels free. I feel like this person is free to do what they need to do for themselves. I feel like this person isn't so focused on what they can get in this connection. I feel like this person is letting it ride, letting the miracles unfold, is trusting how things are unfolding here to be exactly what it is and accept exactly as it is, without frustration. So this is a very ascended type energy, I feel, a very trusting energy of spirit. And I feel like this person might be, like I said, if they have a boundary up, it's only because they understand that you're needing to do some healing. We're going to look at some tarot because I'm going to get some more clarity here. So Spirit, thank you so much for pile number 4. Can we get some more clarity? How is pile number 4 feeling or seeing pile 4? How are they seeing pile 4? Can we get a deeper layer as to how they're feeling or seeing pile 4? Clear and concise for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you, thank you. Clear and concise message, Spirit. A deeper look into this connection. We have the Sun, beautiful energy. The Sun is enlightenment, divine masculine, Leo energy, seeing the light. We had the solar flares here. Like there's true happiness here with this person. Yeah, they're seeing something here. I'm reading them all in the upright. So we have the 6 of Swords. Turtle is all about longevity. Could be something durable here in this connection, but I do feel like this has been someone that you might have known for quite some time here. It's taking quite some time. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the 2 of Wands. Owl is all about wisdom. And it's learning. So it's like learning from our experience and then turning it into wisdom. Okay, I feel like this person's experienced some significant lesson with you. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and then the Ace of Pentacles. And bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Yes, divine feminine energy and masculine energy. I feel like your person is a divine feminine Empress energy here, okay? I do feel this. This is Taurus energy, by the way. It doesn't have to be a Taurus, but this is mother energy, divine feminine, abundant, unconditional love, very ascended, very mature, okay? And I feel like this person is seeing something very clearly here. I feel like this person does not want to engage in any sort of mental strife. I feel like if this connection has been challenging, your person is moving away from challenges. They are setting boundaries here. If they haven't done so, they're in the process of setting a boundary, I feel, because I feel your person wants to move to calmer waters here. I feel like something has taken quite some time here, and maybe this lesson has been one of endurance. I feel like this person is wanting to birth something here, okay, for themselves. And I feel like this person is moving forward with themselves to gain a better truth here, because I feel like they're certain and clear about something. There's a truth here that they've realized in uncertainty, in confusion, that has made them more clear, that has made them want to move towards honesty. But I feel like it's been because of an experience or an understanding here that they've had with you. And so I feel like maybe with the Two of Wands, because this is all about a choice, I feel like your person, normally we only see one person, now we see two animals here, the king and the queen, the lion and the lioness, sitting here needing to make a decision. And I see two wands, which is about choosing, and one wand is about choosing the path that's a little more difficult in order to go down our destined path, or we could stay in the same old, same old. So I feel like your person has made a decision to move forward. And I feel like you are also coming through this energy, or at least this is how they feel. You're not interested in moving forward. You're not interested in making a decision. You're not interested in choosing right now. That you're sitting indecisive at a crossroads here, okay? So I feel like this person sees you as someone who is quite capable here of making a decision. They see you as someone who is, that they're attracted to with this King of Wands, but maybe someone who's more focused on, like I said, trying to figure things out here. But I feel like ego is coming through with this King of Wands, because sometimes in love readings, the King of Wands is more self-focused and is not very considerate of other people, and is doing whatever they need to do in order to get what they need. And because I'm reading them all in the upright, I feel like I'm reading the shadow attribute here of this King of Wands, who is very self-focused here. But I do feel like your person feels as though you have an ability here to make a decision, but you're choosing kind of not to here. And maybe based on this, they're having to get very honest with the truth here. The birch trees here in the background, this is all about new beginnings, strength. I feel like your person is moving towards a new beginning here. This is also a new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles. We see another owl, and this owl is taking flight. So what I really feel is through an experience here that your person's had that I think has taken quite some time, they've learned some sort of lesson, take away some sort of wisdom, wanting to come out of confusion, hard times in order to embrace the truth. And I feel like the truth is something that they know, and to have a new beginning, to kind of soar towards a new beginning, to plant something for themselves for a new beginning in order to birth something, to manifest something. I feel like your person feels like this connection wasn't showing all its cards, or maybe you weren't being very open and honest and clear with this person because you were unable to get clarity for yourself, that you were needing to heal. And maybe you were not being honest with yourself about it. So there is an energy here of not being completely upfront. Again, some confusion. And I feel like your person is not wanting to be in confusion. I feel like your person wants some sort of protection here, or to protect this connection in some way. I feel like your person wants to protect you, is what I feel. And so I feel like this person is, I don't know, there's something coming through now with this Empress card. They're doing something here in order to protect this connection in some way. Let's see. I'm going to get a deeper layer actually here and see what we see. Spirit, can we get some more as to why we're seeing this message for pile 4. What is pile 4's person wanting to protect, or what is the further message here? We have 2 of Cups. What is a further message here for pile 4? We have the 4 of Wands. Oh my goodness. Justice. Libra energy. The Emperor. Yes, divine masculine energy. Now we're seeing the Emperor. We saw the Empress. The Sun coming out again. Beautiful. More divine masculine energy. Sun is the most positive card in the tarot. You could absolutely pull here. And a 10 of Cups. Very positive. And we have the King of Pentacles. So this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. I feel like there's something very solid about this connection between you and this person, okay, with the King of Pentacles. This is father energy, commitment, long-term, unwavering dedication. We have beautiful sunflowers here. We have lotus flowers. We have cherry blossoms. We have a butterfly. I feel there's something very solid here, okay, and very grounding about this connection. I feel like your person sees you as someone who is very solid, okay, but they see you as somebody here who is divine masculine energy, but potentially has not yet been truthful with something here, because the sword of truth is sideways, needing to communicate some sort of truth, understanding something but not acting in the truth, knowing something but not communicating what you know. I see Aries here in the background because the Emperor is Aries. Okay, so having to take charge of a truth, having to act in truth, having to be honorable, having to take action, having to speak, walk, talk truth. I feel like you have not done that yet. You're needing to get clear about this. You're needing to come into a higher wisdom here and take some sort of order and control. I feel like your person's coming through here, someone who is taking control, because I feel your person's energy as this lioness. And I feel like your person might have been hanging around or wanting you to see something clearly. I see that your person finds a lot of contentment here with you, but I do feel like your person is wanting to find balance. This is a balance card and a balance card and a balance card and a balance card, okay? Because they're all, yeah, talking about balance, but this is a balance, give and take. This is 2 people coming together, equal reciprocity, give and take. There's the lotus flower again. So out of a difficult, adverse situation, we're able to find union, balance, come together. There we see the lion, which is all about courage. Okay, so I feel like there's a desire here to come together. Union. Okay, this is also my twin flame for confirmation for those of you guys who resonate with the twin flame journey, 1111. Okay, so this is marriage, commitment, higher levels of commitment, celebration. Okay, this is coming together. But I feel like your person here is feeling like there needs to be a balance, give and take in order for this to happen. But in order for this to happen, there has to be an addressing of a truth, a communication of a truth that has not yet been communicated or acted on. And I feel like your person thinks you're blind to it or have not yet seen it. Although there's an unspoken communication here, an unspoken because the bat relies on sonar, so they're still able to navigate. They feel like you're navigating blind. Instead of navigating with the truth of a wisdom here and picking up a sort of truth and speaking a truth in order to bring balance in this connection so that you guys can come together and have union, you're kind of doing something solo in a blind nature. And so I feel like this person sees there being a potential of a 10 of Cups with you, which is ultimate emotional fulfillment. Coming together, 2 people, having a family, long-term commitment, absolute wonderful bliss, joy. This is ultimate happiness, okay? This is like very, very powerful. But I feel like your person sees that you're not wanting to see it, or you're not acting in this truth, and that you're doing something kind of out of a blindness or wanting to navigate in the blind rather than deal with the truth. So I don't feel your person feels there's anything they're able to do. Here's the moon, and the moon talks about fears. The moon talks about subconscious energies. The moon talks about divine feminine energy. Now we have the sun and the moon. We saw Emperor and Empress. Okay, so there's something here you're needing to deal with that needs to come to the surface in the subconscious. Fears, traumas, things you're not wanting to see, things that need to be dealt with and expressed, things you need to see so that you can act in a truth. But right now they feel like there's an illusion, there's an unknown here, And there's nothing that they're able to really do in this situation to force you to see or do or be or act in a certain way. So I feel like your person is steering themselves towards happiness, however that might be. Although I do feel like their person is here for you. But I feel like the boundary here is in protecting themselves so that they are aligned with the truth and a certainty, rather than staying in uncertainty and blindly being navigated towards something here that might not be leading them to truth. I think these are daffodils. There's lots of flowers coming through in this. More pink flowers, pink roses. Okay, let's pull some more here. So what's this person's kind of intentions or their next move then, Spirit? What is this person's next move, their intentions? Can we get a deeper dive into pile number 4's person? Why are we seeing this? Okay. So, the one that's revealed itself is an 8 of Cups. I don't think your person's emotionally happy the way things are here, because there is an untruth. So this is walking away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill us in order to find what does. Taking power into our own hands. I'm feeling divine feminine energy from this tiger. I feel like this person is looking at what emotionally fulfills them, okay? So I don't feel like this person isn't wanting to be here emotionally for you, but I feel like this person is seeking out emotional fulfillment for themselves, which means maybe understanding what's lacking here in this connection and accepting this, okay? Because I feel like there's something unspoken here that this person wasn't able to see. But I feel like there's a peacefulness here from this person in accepting some sort of understanding. Here's the Hangman, gaining another perspective. So I don't know that your person has necessarily pulled away or walked away or has put up a boundary yet, but I feel like your person's being enlightened right now, and I feel like they're trying to see things from a different perspective here in order for them to find happiness, in order for them to understand things a little more clearly, because I feel there has been a lot of confusion here and a lot of uncertainty, especially because, again, the truth hasn't been acted up on. So we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is commitment, higher level learning. Okay. Tradition, ideology. We have a key here. So maybe there's an understanding here that you might have that might be getting in the way, that this person is seeing as something that is important to you. But I feel like, I don't know, like this person feels like, well, let's see. We'll flip these over and see. Yeah, here's the Empress again. Divine feminine energy, abundance, unconditional love, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy, fast moving energy, Wheel of Fortune. There's that destiny. And here's the Strength, which we were getting from the Lion. Strength is courage, facing our fear. So your person does feel like there is something very destined here with this Wheel of Fortune, but I feel like there has been something that's been on repeat in some way, and I feel like your person wants to break free from maybe an understanding here that they might have had at one point in time of this connection, and I feel like your person has found some sort of courage and strength to face something here, but I feel like this person is seeing you as needing to find the courage within yourself to deal with whatever healing you're needing to do in order for there to be healing in your heart space. And maybe you've been running away from this. So until you face this, I feel like your person feels things cannot spin forward. So there's a need for them to look at what is fulfilling for them. It's been very slow going. So I feel like, I don't know, if your person's confronted you or communicated to you what they're feeling here, they might come forward with communication, which might be a little challenging here with how they're feeling. But I feel like what your person wants is for you to come forward with some sort of communication of truth, for you to understand that you've been kind of, I don't know, stuck in some energy here, that maybe you could embrace some sort of truth so that things could move forward, so that things could flow a little bit faster here. Because I do feel like, well, we see the moon and the star. This is hope. This is wishes fulfilled. And the moon is all about fears and all about our subconscious. We have 2 stars here. So I feel like their person understands that there's a hope or a desire you guys could come together, but there's great fear getting in the way of having a communication around truth. So you've been very slow here with making something maybe happen for yourself in this connection, and that maybe you're not knowing how to prioritize or commit yourself here. A lot of mouse energy, even rats run away, rats have annoyances, rats are irritated, they're dealing with conflict. There's a gnawing energy here. I feel that they see that you're dealing with an untruth, but the only damage I guess you're causing is kind of to yourself by not being truthful, by not allowing yourself to heal, and by running away from doing what you need to do, and maybe lying to self here with this fox energy, which is cunning, trickery. I have a feeling your person here wants to make sure that you heal in the best way possible without impacting you in a negative way. I'm feeling very strong mother energy here coming through. So maybe your person is very protective of you. I do feel like your person sees you as someone here who has experienced something maybe that's impacted you in such a profound way that they don't want to negatively impact you anymore. So I do feel like they feel like they're a mother energy here in kind of guarding over you while you heal. But I feel like at the same time, there's something you're needing to do that you're not quite doing here, but they do see you as someone who is persistent. So maybe you've been persistent here in this person's presence, or have been dedicated to this connection in some way, but they feel you're a little bit stubborn here with that donkey. Let's get final words here then. So what exactly Spirit is pile number 4 needing to know in regards to this connection? We have the Devil, Capricorn energy, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the World. What's pile 4 needing to know in regards to this connection, Spirit? Clear and concise message for pile 4. All right, we have the 5 of Wands, we have the 4 of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Swords. And then we have the Fool energy here, which I will read in the upright. Okay, so lots is coming through about the truth. There needs to be an embracing of the truth, which I feel is coming. I feel your person feels the truth is coming. There needs to be an embracing of truth, clarity in this connection, which I feel your person feels you are not wanting to see or have chosen to see with all these bats flying blind rather than embracing an honest truth. So I feel like your person is taking a leap of faith here, moving forward, new beginning. Okay, I feel like they're exploring, they're living their life. I feel like they're trying to just move forward here, but I feel like your person feels there's a lot of obstacles here when it comes to this connection with you because of the fact that there isn't an embracing of truth that they feel like at some point in time you're having to see or will see. But right now they feel you're in this Devil energy, Capricorn energy here, and I feel like they feel you might be lying to self or needing to shed parts of yourself here that aren't serving you in order for you to heal a big part of your heart here, okay? And it's taking a lot of time, and they might have been very conflicted at some points in time whether to engage, how to engage, but I feel like this person has been hurt, and I feel like this person might have felt very, just mentally conflicted, what they can do, what they should do. Very turbulent here. Maybe they felt like they had to compete for you in some way. Maybe they felt like you were, I don't know, guarded, or maybe you hurt them when they got too close here with this porcupine. So I feel like this person felt like they couldn't get too close, or they can't understand to help you through a Devil energy, because the Devil is about being stuck and not being able to free ourselves from unhealthy things here, okay? Obsessions, addictions, bad habits, ways of being maybe that are keeping us captive. And so 4 of Pentacles is also a stuck energy. So, and there we see again the fox. So I feel like your person isn't being honest. Like you're wearing a mask, you're not being honest with them, you're not being honest with yourself, you're being cunning in some way, you're hanging on to something here, or feeling very stuck to something that you're not able to break away from that is toxic, and it's causing you to not be authentic. And they do see you as having feelings for them with this King of Cups. This is deep, deep love. I feel this is coming from your energy, or how they see you as someone who is loving. Okay, with this beautiful, this looks like a whale. Is it a dolphin? I don't know. It looks like a whale. So King of Cups loves very deeply, but is not very expressive, because the King of Cups does not know how to show emotions very well. So I feel like this person feels a deep sense of love, but that there's fear in you communicating. But this person feels like what you're needing to do, or what's going to allow there to be a new beginning, maybe in exploring this connection, is you putting an end here to a cycle of toxicity, of devil energy, of sneakiness, of mask wearing, of defensiveness, acknowledging emotions, coming forward with the truth, a communication, acknowledging where you have been not wanting to see or running away, and successfully closing something out here in order to work together, like this honeybee. In order to manifest and work together to build something here, we see all these cherry blossoms coming through again, and all these beautiful little lights. Lights are fireflies that lead the way, and it's like leading the way very in small bits, because a firefly can only see ahead of it by a little bit of whatever light it's giving off. It can't see the bigger picture here. So I feel like this person can't see a bigger picture here with you. All they see is you having to wrap up a cycle here, close out a cycle. I feel like this person feels very distant from you, maybe like you are guarded or protective, and your person can't get close. This is also distance. So there could be some long distance or some travel here. Maybe you've been lone wolf as well. So this person, again, feels like you're kind of solo here, and they're unable to, I don't know, like do anything here in this connection. So I feel there's an acceptance. Also with the hair and this hair, it's all about, I always get timing from the hair, but I feel like there's an energy here of running away. So I feel like your person feels you're running away from them, running away from a truth, choosing to be blind, choosing to wear masks. And yeah, in order for there to be an emotional new beginning here, there needs to be an embracing of a truth. New beginning in truth, new beginning in emotions, self-love, lotus flower. From adversity, there becomes a truth. So I feel like your person knows that once you wrap up something and embrace a truth, there could be a new beginning. But in the interim, I feel like your person is taking a risk here in stepping forward, away from obstacles here, away from challenges, and having a new beginning, and trying to find truth and trying to find happiness here, because I feel like your person is unable to do anything here in this connection. Although I don't feel like your person is abandoning you so much. I feel like your person's protective of you. Yeah, 7 of Wands. This is someone who is ready to fight here. So I feel like your person is standing their ground with the boundaries, because I feel like your person understands the truth here. And I feel like they're not willing to just give in or give up with something that they believe to be true here. But that they are willing to fight for this connection in some way if they were able to. But I feel like there is nothing really here that this person is able to do, or that they feel they're able to do, other than just surrendering to spirit, surrendering to the divine, connecting with the divine here, because I feel like your person is in tune with some, yeah, being honest, seeing the truth, some crown chakra here, which is being connected to spirit, but still understanding that they can love you from afar, have unconditional love for you and your journey. And they see a lot of love from you too. And I feel like this person loves you, because we are seeing the 10 of Cups, the King of Cups, and Ace of Cups. Like there's lots of love here. But there's also a needing to address whatever is toxic here. And I feel like there needs to be a self-love here that might be missing. And I don't know if you're giving yourself self-love, but I feel like your person understands that both of you guys need to love self or choose self in order to come together to embrace some sort of truth here. Okay, so this is what I see here for this person. I'm just going to pull 3 cards to see if there's final guidance for you. Final guidance for the viewer here. 3 cards, Spirit. How can we leave pile number 4 and assist them with this message for this connection? Thank you, spirits. 9 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Cups. Look, King and Queen of Cups. Beautiful energy. Lots of love. Divine counterparts. The Queen and the King of Cups love the deepest. Okay, lots of love between these two. Compassion. I feel like your person's compassionate, loving, unconditional love. I feel like your person wants to give you love. I feel like they're open to give love with this Knight of Cups. This is the knight in shining armor coming forward, showing love, giving love, being compassionate, expressing love. Swans give me always twin flame because the swan represents it. I see one swan. I feel like your person feels alone, but I feel like there's an unconditional love to give love, although I'm seeing here this crab. So Cancer energy. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but getting heavy Cancer. I feel like this person feels you're shelled up. And so I do feel like your person is willing to give you love, to show you love, although they feel alone here in this journey. I feel like your person has not lost hope. I feel like your person understands you're needing to heal, and I feel like your person's done a lot of healing. Again, I'm getting a very paternal type energy here now with this deer and the antlers. I feel like your person is very protective of you in this connection. But I feel like your person is finding their strength here with the Nine of Pentacles. And this is all about being successful on her own, independent, strong, successful, standing on her own and finding her own success without needing another. The bear is hibernating, I feel here. So maybe this person has been, I feel like this person has been asleep or hasn't been awakened to their true form of their power. So I feel like your person is now exploring their true power in themselves. So I don't feel like they're too focused on this connection per se, although they are open and loving about it and are hopeful. I feel like there's been a lot of healing with this person on an individual level. That I feel like this person is, learning how to kind of stand on their own independence. And maybe they feel like you're kind of doing your own thing here, so they're loving you from afar. Because I don't feel like your person can pierce through you at this point. All right. So now I'm done. This is what I have for you guys. Hopefully this resonated. Sorry for the long reading. I hope this made sense for you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.